Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Tempting Fate Season 2. Thank you for joining us. On Tempting Fate Season 1, we played Fate Core mostly, and we had an original world, an interesting game, and then towards the end of the season, we started playing a lot of games where we just played skins and lasers and feelings, and we were having a bunch of fun with that. So for what we're calling Season 2, which is about the next 8 episodes or so, Sam and Max and Gina here are going to join me for almost every one of those episodes to play a whole bunch of skins on lasers and feelings. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Delightful name.
Yeah, over the course of the season, we're going to play a whole bunch of different skins for lasers and feelings, and it should be a lot of fun. And tonight we're starting with Doctor Who. We are joined tonight by two very special guests from Saving Throw, Megan Caves, who you know from Wild Cards and Iron Keep, and Mia Rizella. One of the two broke geeks, and a whole bunch of other interesting stuff, which we'll cover later. So also as always, thanks to Rick Bear and Dom behind the camera.
Yay!
Doing everything. So that brings us to the next thing, subs and donations. And so we are not Geek and Sundry. We have a lot of Geek and Sundry faces here. You might know Max and Gina from Vast and Sam from Shield of Tomorrow. But Saving Throw, we are a tiny operation here, and we totally get by on your donations. I mean, that is everything. So we are hoping that over the course of the night, you will give a little, thank you, PFW Scott.
Thank
Just
you.
like that, do that.
That's
lots of that.
probably a good time to mention that subs get the chance to sign players' rerolls. So each of those people will get to assign rerolls.
Yay.
But if you want, and that person.
Post data. Wait.
Post data
est. Thank you.
Amazing.
Oh.
Amazing,
Thanks,
everybody.
Gaurav.
Yay.
Thanks, Gaurav.
I appreciate you.
14
Yeah.
Yay!
Whoa, off to a start.
Oh, wow, off to a good start. Yeah.
Explain
kind of a
all
big
those.
deal.
Look at all those rerolls. Bring them.
Yeah.
Rerolls.
If you want to
Shoot dice
donate,
at us.
we're throwing some incentives out, and thank you, Librarian Liz. And Denova. Hello, Denova.
Nova, hi!
Our good friend, also from Geek and Sundry. If you want to see how the whole tip structure works and everything you can unlock for the night, you can check out. And thank you.
People love Doctor Who. Did you know?
So this show's a hit?
DJ Phoenix.
I thought it was something only
I don't think
we
it's got
know
legs.
about.
I have no familiarity with Doctor Who as a property.
Hello, Aki.
Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, I was afraid that people were going to be like, "What's Doctor Who?" But
Doctor, were you though?
does not look like it's going that way. So if you want to help out, we're throwing some incentives on the table, and we'll start. If we get to $25 tonight, I'm going to give the table 3 rerolls that we're calling that allow them to rewrite time.
Ooh, thanks for the bits.
Thanks for the bits.
Oh yes, thank you for the bits, Gamer Badger.
Good name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do need a stinking badger. No, too long distance.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
No, okay, I gotcha.
All right. If we get to $50, I will give a player at the table a secret objective. And if we get to $75 tonight, the master will enter the game, playing a very important role that will change everything if we do not get there. Hey, Meaning of Night, thank you.
Wow.
Meaning of Night.
Thank you, guys.
Hey,
Kato.
Fans of the master. That's what happened. They're like the master.
You heard?
Thank you.
Who isn't?
So those are our first 4, and if you want to see the rest, there are a whole bunch more that come after that. You can see it's exclamation point unlocks and exclamation point tips to see all the information on that. I already said it, but as always, subs get to give people rerolls. As all those people now, wow, they're
So many rerolls.
They're going to be a lot of rerolls. We're going to put those all in a pot.
It's going to be incredibly timey-wimey.
Yeah.
We will
Yeah,
be rewriting
so-
our own lines.
Tonight, we are playing Day of the Doctors. And Day of the Doctors is skin for Lasers and Feelings by John Harper. And this skin is by Ed Turner, who is at EdleyT on Twitter. Librarian Liz.
Thank you, Librarian Liz.
And yeah, what this game is it's Skin for Lasers and Feelings, where basically everybody plays as a doctor, and like all Lasers and Feelings skins, it works the same way. The players choose a number, which represents their score, their rating on a scale, which is tonight from human to alien. And human represents interactions with people and understanding their needs and motives, or charming them, or intimidating them, or even fighting. Or alien scores are spouting off facts about the universe, or fixing and operating devices which you've never seen before, and demonstrating cold mathematical rationality. That lets you let a person die so that you could hope to save more people later. And depending on whether a player wants to be more alien or more human, they pick a number from 2 to 5. The high number makes them human, the low number makes them alien. And then over the course of the night, we'll play a story. And as situations come up, I will ask people to roll a dice when something is uncertain. They roll d6s only in this game. And what happens is, if you picked a low number, you want to roll higher than your number. If you picked a high number, you want to roll lower than your number. I will assign a human or alien value to each problem. And then, depending on how you do, the outcome is determined. And you get up to 3 dice to roll. The way it works is you get 1 if you have some expertise in the thing you are trying to accomplish. You get 2 if your companion is able to work with you. And you get 3 if you really, really care about what you're doing. You know, this is one of those moments, one of those Doctor Who moments where the emotion is there, and
the licensed music starts.
And yes, dun, 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 dun.
Licensed, she said.
Yeah, no.
On fire.
I assume I can't sing it close enough. So.
Right.
Now, if you roll exactly what your number is on 1 or more of your die, you are deemed to have been clever, and I will give you an insight about the universe. You can ask a question, which I'll answer, or I'll just, depending on how fast things are going, assign you some sort of insight.
I would like just random insights into the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could happen. That could happen.
It's this big.
And you can try helping other players. We're to keep a cap on any individual event going too long. One person can try and help you on something. And if to help someone, you give a reason why you are helping them, and then you can roll. And if you succeed, then the person actually trying to accomplish the thing gets an extra d6. And that is it. Those are the rules to know. So now we jump into character creation, and here is where things start to get fun. So, me or Zella,
Yes.
the first phase of character creation for everybody is choosing which incarnation of the Doctor you are. And we are picking, we're going to create Doctors that do not exist yet from the future of the Doctor's timeline.
Doctors without borders.
Yes, Doctors without borders. So nobody has to wind up doing impressions or whatever. Everyone gets to create an original incarnation of the Doctor. We are playing slightly in the future.
I want to know how long you were sitting on that.
It just happened.
Okay.
It just happened.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was
I'm so sorry in advance. Also, I regret nothing.
hashtag Sam jokes. So everyone will be playing as original incarnation of the Doctor, and the way that works is you pick 2 personality traits from a chart that includes grumpy, meddling, moody, strong, guilty, cool, clownish, and loving. So first, we're going to start with Mia. What are your 2 traits?
I am cool and loving.
Cool and loving.
Do you want any more info?
Yeah, give us a little.
Who
Okay.
doesn't?
Yes. Is this the time where we're going to intro, or are we just giving you numbers? That's what I ask.
Well, give me pick a human alien score from 2 to 5. What's your number?
3. I'm a very well-balanced doctor.
Okay, fair enough. That's the second phase of character creation. You pick your number. The third phase of character creation, you get to explain why you were the most important one here. So the options for this phase here are you're the smartest one. You're the only one taking this seriously. You have obviously been targeted. You have the most to lose. You won't get all emotional. You just can't stand these other doctors.
Or something else.
Or something else, sure.
I think probably I I'm gonna say I have the most to lose because I love my life right now. I'm a cool doctor. I'm the loungy. I'm like domestic Sunday morning loungewear doctor. I have a great companion, and we go on capers all the time.
What is your companion's name?
My companion's name is Diego.
Diego.
He's a silver fox. I'm a male doctor, my companion is male, and we have a vibe that will never be canon on the show.
No, that
But
canon
we
on
have
this show.
amazing domestic chemistry. It's like an old married couple vibe.
Chemistry.
We have amazing domestic chemistry.
I love
It's
it.
like
Great
yes. It's like an old married couple, but not in the bickering way, in the way where it's like our movements are like, he's obviously been my companion for a very long time, and our movements are like a choreographed dance of like anticipating what each other needs in the
I somehow
situation.
understand this perfectly.
Okay. And as a doctor, you have an outfit.
Yes.
And you have a sonic.
This is my sonic pipe.
Sonic pipe.
It's
okay.
activated by my DNA.
Nice.
I can control it with my spit.
And when everybody gets here, you are assigned, you have one free opportunity to pull whatever the heck you want out or need out of your pockets without having to justify how it got there.
Cool.
So, one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, anything else you want us to know about your doctor? Real fast?
I'm probably like an expert in the 1940s because Diego and I have been chilling in the 1940s for a while, basically playing house like Ella Fitzgerald is on her vinyl in the TARDIS, and things are strewn around and we just go on capers. And so I'm probably like an expert in that time period of just like acting in that, like fitting in that time period, and that's how my outfit is.
Perfect.
And I'm very like the cool factor of like the loungy doctor. I kind of want it to be like almost like a Legend of the Drunken Master thing. So I'm like have this whiskey glass with alien whiskey in it, not real whiskey because it's a kids show, and and not that this is a kids show, but that Doctor Who is a family friendly show. And I kind of want it to be like that, you know, how in Legend of the Drunken Master, it's sort of like it looks like he doesn't know what he's doing, but it just like times out perfectly and works out. And
Perfect.
so I want it to look like it's not going to work, and then it's actually very graceful.
Well, perfect.
Hmm.
Hey! Thank
Amy.
you.
Hi, Amy.
It's our good friend Amy.
I thought about this a lot in the car.
I can see.
doctor.
So, moving right along, Gina DeVivo.
Yes.
What kind of doctor are you?
Oh, hi,
Thank you.
Mama. Hi, Gina's mom.
Oh, that's Gina's
That's my
mom.
mama.
Hi.
That's literally my mom.
Thanks.
Thanks. And thank
All
you
right,
for
so
Gina.
what kind of doctor are you?
So, I am
Yeah.
moody and
mom
just
doesn't even know
so
how to use a
cool, but
computer.
not the same kind of cool as you. Not like cool, but just like I'm too cool.
Yeah, okay. Moody and too cool.
Yeah.
And what is your human alien? Oh, thank you, Griff.
Thank you. You know, I'm brooding a little bit, so I imagine I'm a little closer to human, because humans are broody. So I'm probably a 4, right?
4,
Because
no.
5 is human, or 5? You said 5 was alien.
Yeah, yeah,
superhuman.
4.
Yeah, so
yes,
I'm like
4.
I'm a 4. I'm not quite, you know, but I'm right there on the cusp.
All right, we'll call you humanish.
Humanish, exactly.
All right, and why are you the most important one here?
I'm the only one taking this seriously.
It was that reading.
And tell me a little bit about your companion, real quick.
I am in between companions right now. I had a fight with my last one. It didn't go well.
Diego and I never fight.
That couple. Trust me, you will.
And yeah,
I know.
you've got an outfit.
So young.
I do.
So young.
Part about
I
facing the fight?
am definitely
First
the rebelling against the parents doctor. I am just, you know, I'm having a day
And what's
that
your
has turned into a millennia.
What is your sonic device?
My sonic device was a candle, because that's what I had that glowed.
Sonic candle.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
It's what I bring to concerts.
Just really old concerts.
Really
unlock the
old
grooves.
concerts.
You're like in a speakeasy.
Did you know that the
I
lighter
go
was
listen to like Shakespeare and I start a trend.
Rock rules.
Yeah.
I was just reading today that the lighter was actually invented before matches.
Hashtag Santa.
What?
Yeah, right?
That makes sense. I buy that.
Yeah. I mean, light things on
Why?
fire with gas rather than light things on fire with
Yeah.
this friction thing. Hi. I am.
Sandbags.
So, what kind of doctor are you, Sam?
My doctor is loving, and well, meddling is a word that you could use to apply to me, but I would prefer to think of it as lovingly interfering.
I buy that. Human, alien?
I am very, 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 very human. I am a 5 human.
Okay.
I think humans are fantastic. Humans are great. Humans are brilliant.
And why are you the most important person here?
Well, we need someone here to remind everyone that we have a heart. Well, hearts.
And what's your companion like?
I'm going to have a companion soon. I'm going to find one, and I'm very excited about it. I haven't found one yet because, you know, I haven't found one yet, but I will, and it'll be great.
Perfect.
And I have a sonic pencil. It'll be Sonic, like really soon. It's Sonic-ing. It's in the Sonic metamorphosis process, right?
So very wants to be Sonic.
It's gonna be Sonic. I promise.
That one.
Sonic pencil. Yeah, can't break the Sonic pencil.
Don't break the Sonic pencil.
I don't want to see what would happen then.
Max Isaacson, what kind of doctor are you?
I am guilty and clownish.
What a combination!
I am a goof, but I also have a tortured past. I've seen
Okay.
it all. I'm quite cowardly, actually.
And where do you see yourself on the human-alien scale?
Probably a little more alien. I'm probably like, I would say a 3. Because 2 is as far as I can go towards alien, right?
No, well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I can't go to a 1.
No,
No,
you
I'm
can't
going
go
to say a 3. There's a little bit of humanity in me, but not
so
as
you're
much
pretty-
as
You're balanced.
you would think.
And why are you the most important doctor here?
Because I am obviously being targeted. I have seen too much. I know everything that's going on. I've seen all your lives, and someone wants me dead.
I like to call
That
him
might have been
corkboard.
my fault.
What'd you
To be
say?
fair.
I like to call him
Probably.
corkboard.
I remember.
He just has a corkboard, strings,
Murder walk.
connecting everything. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you have a companion?
No.
Diego.
My companion is
Diego's holding it down.
Is dead.
Your companion
Yeah.
is dead.
My companion died, and which is part of my.
Your
guilt.
dark tortured.
Yeah, it's my
Gotcha.
dark
Gotcha.
torture.
Was it
You have a.
It was not Diego. Diego left you in
No, don't say that.
an
You don't
absolute
know.
fireball.
I mean,
You
Diego
cried
left
for
you.
days.
We'll get there in a second. Hang on.
After you.
Max.
Oh, you're after
you.
me?
Hang on, relax.
Sorry.
Max, what's your sonic device?
Oh, my Sonic, right? Yeah, my Sonic. Hold on a second. I have a Sonic Gecko.
Sonic lighter?
Sure.
Or what is that?
It's a gecko.
It's a light?
What is that? It's a Sonic Gecko.
It's a gecko.
Sonic.
I have a Sonic Gecko.
You got it.
That's amazing.
I know. The trick to a Sonic Gecko is you find a regular gecko and then you shove it full of Sonics.
Ouch.
Right, buddy?
Okay, now this is where I'm going to hack the
Bigger
hack a
on the
little bit.
inside.
And while this game is usually played with
It
all
is now.
doctors, we are going to do something a little bit different. And we brought in Megan tonight, who is going to be the one companion amongst the doctors, which we'll explain eventually. But otherwise, we're going to play pretty similar. Now, because you are actually a human, I am going to give you 5 as your number.
Makes sense.
But otherwise, what kind of companion are you?
I said caring under this create a companion thing. I went with caring.
Cool. And since you are actually a real player character, as opposed to these sort of imaginary companions, I'm going to let you pick a second one from the actual doctor chart.
Oh, second one from the. I would say meddling.
Meddling. I like that.
We're gonna get along great.
Yeah, you too.
Now you do not have a Sonic of any kind.
No.
But why are you?
Heart of
Thank you, Heart of
Thank
Universe.
you.
Thank you.
Why are you the most important one there?
Oh, why am I? Well, since I am the only companion that has been separated from my doctor, I would say that I'm obviously being targeted.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why am I
Very
here?
unique. You and I,
Right.
and our persecution complexes should hang out.
Competitive persecution complexes.
Or we can be carrying a medal together. I don't know.
A little bit of both.
All right, now,
Do you want me to tell you what my doctor is like?
yeah, tell us a little bit about
My
your
doctor is Ginger.
Ginger!
She is Ginger. Yeah, and I imagine her to be a little bit of Matt, a little bit of 11, so she's kind of like a meddling kid who kind of walks into things and then goes, oh crap, what have I gotten myself into?
I love it. Wow, the dot. Finally a ginger
Yes,
doctor.
finally. Yeah, she was real excited when she became Ginger. So
Well
excited.
done.
Finally happened. Looked for mirrors.
Well done. Anything else we should know about your doctor? Or?
I don't think so.
All right, cool. So yeah, oh my God, we have, before we get started, just a slew of rerolls to give out.
Helpful.
Yeah,
And,
because we are not good at aliens or being clever or technical, y'all. It's gonna be great.
We're all very human.
Yeah, none of us really aliened out.
No.
No.
Me and I are as far as it goes, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
And we're
Hey.
not that far.
that could be how it
Could
is.
be more alien.
So let's start. First, some red shirt gives a reroll to Megan.
Ooh, thank you.
Grav gives a reroll.
Thanks, Grav.
Yeah.
DJ Phoenix gives a reroll
Thank you for the
to
best
Sam.
ones here.
Oh, thank you,
thank
DJ
you for the
Phoenix.
best
Aki gives a reroll to Sam.
I love you, Dottie.
Prouse gives a reroll to Gina.
Yay! Who?
Meaning, Prouse?
Yay!
Kato.
Oh, yay! Thank you.
Meaning of Night gives a reroll to Gina.
Yes!
Librarian Lives gives a
pretty.
reroll to Gina.
Yay!
PFW Scott gives a reroll to Sam.
Thank you.
Enthusi Amy gives a reroll to Mia.
Thank you, Doctor.
Baby Kanga
Other
gives a
doctor.
reroll surprisingly to Gina.
Thanks, Mom.
Riff gives a reroll to Sam. JJ Dane gives a reroll to Mia.
Yay.
And Heart of Handprints gives a reroll to Max.
Yeah, don't put up my.
I don't need none of your rerolls. No,
I
I,
was gonna
do.
give
This
you one
means
of mine.
no. You need them. Trust.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It goes bad.
So yeah,
bad.
thanks for all the subscriptions. And remind that $25 our first goal. We're gonna throw a couple of more rerolls out into a pot for the people on the table, which I really didn't expect so many subscriptions to come in fast. And then our second goal of $50, I will give a secret objective to somebody at the table.
I love that.
I love it. I love it so much.
Cause conflict and mischief and so on and so forth. So
doctors.
yeah, with that, let's get rolling. So how does this start out? Well, the last thing I need to tell you before we get started. Shortly before we sat down, we set an order, and the way that this works is in the future, sometime after the Doctor that will now be played by Jodie Whittaker, we have 4 more Doctors who are not necessarily consecutive incarnations, but are just future incarnations of the Doctor. And we decided that the youngest incarnation is Sam. And then Sam, the second youngest incarnation was Mia. And the third youngest incarnation is Gina. And Max is the most recent of the incarnations.
Wait.
Or the most future of the incarnations. So it goes...
Double wait.
What?
You're the old. You're the.
I'm the.
You're the
Youngest.
Right.
You
So
came
you're
before
the
us
most
all.
recent. Wow, this is already getting hard to do.
Timey-wimey.
Yeah. Wait. So was I like the first one, and then I turned it?
Yeah,
all
you
of-
eventually became Mia, who eventually became Gina, who
Oh,
eventually became
wow.
Max.
Old
He's
man.
the only
I
one
got
that
this
remembers
real
all of
wrong.
us.
I got it real wrong, y'all.
Oh, sounds like you had it before.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay.
I was like youngest, like
Yeah.
the most recent.
I see.
I thought it was reverse the orders. It's timey-wimey already. We are so good at time.
This is gonna go so great.
Yeah, wow, we're off to a great
Starting
start
the
with
season
with the
strong.
time travel
Gonna
stuff.
Super
destroy
common.
the universe
So along those
accidentally.
lines, I'm going to call Sam. You will be, let's say, the A doctor, and you will be the B doctor, and you will be the C doctor, and I guess you're the D doctor.
And the doctor.
Yeah. So A, B, C, and D, because you're all just the doctor, and I don't want to mess with that. So that's how we'll do that. But yeah, that is the order of chronology, and I think we decided that Megan's companion. What is your companion's name?
Desi Roskamir.
Desi. Spell that.
Desi.
Oh no, the last name.
Oh, Roskamir. I have Roscamer.
I like it. Desi Roskamir. And I think we decided Desi Roskamir is a companion to a doctor, to a also unknown incarnation of the Doctor that is even before Sam's.
So they all
Wait,
know
what?
me.
Don't worry.
So we know.
You don't. They would all
Desi?
know me.
So they would distantly remember you.
Okay. Okay.
But you won't know any of them.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, we all remember having been ginger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. You're all doctors that have had
Never
that.
had a condition that hair. It was perfect.
Shone like the sun.
So let's
Ginger
start.
there was fantastic.
Yeah.
Doctor, you are on the trail of a ruthless London businessman who is in league with the Cybermen, and
course I
you
am.
believed he has kidnapped some important people from the unit, and you are after
Absolutely
them.
has.
And you are running across a street in London towards your TARDIS when a swarm of robotic drones descends from the sky and just starts spreading out and sort of attacking people, shooting them, scanning them, all sorts of stuff. You stand and watch for a second, and what you see is that people get essentially the robotic drone, which looks like a big sort of silver ball, just shoots a ray at the person, and the person just sort of stands there kind of zombified. You watch for a moment, and then you run to the safety of your TARDIS and start to think, try and figure out what is going on. And Max, you are on the run through the streets of Cardiff, trying to evade a pushy Time Lord repo man who wants to reclaim your TARDIS on orders from Rassilon.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Belongs
suddenly.
to me. I paid it off.
Now, suddenly, as you are running, you also see fleets and fleets of robotic drones descend from the sky and start scanning and shooting people with these zombification beams. And you take advantage of that chaos to slip past the Time Lord and to your TARDIS. And Sam, you don't have a companion. So it's lonely for Christmas. You are alone, battling an invasion of Zygons on a distant space colony. But even there on the space station, in the middle of this fight with the Zygons, robot drones out of nowhere and start zapping the humans around you, and you also eventually make it back to the safety of your TARDIS to make a new plan. Mia, while Diego is off getting help from the agent of Torchwood, you are duking it out with a small contingent of Autons who have infiltrated the lower levels of the TARDIS. You get a call from Diego, though. He is in the streets and he is witnessing people being attacked en masse by these flying silver robotic drones. He shoots you some FaceTime of it, so you can see what they look like. And Desi, you are in a gravel quarry on the outskirts of London. You are recovering from an injury inside the TARDIS while your doctor is confronting Vashta Narada just outside the door.
Oh no.
That's bad. Okay.
But an SOS comes in and it's unit. They need help. Drones are swarming through the streets of every major city on Earth, scanning people, shooting them with these zombie rays. No one knows what's going on. They need the doctor. So each of you are now alone in your TARDIS. When suddenly the siren starts to go off on its own.
It's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to do that.
All happening for all of you. And it's, weird. And first it's like normal, but it just keeps going, and you don't go anywhere. The siren starts cranking until it starts, building up in volume and in frequency, and it starts to just sort of crank so loud it's almost like a tea kettle, like cooking with pressure and kind of ready to explode. And suddenly you each find yourself just ripped suddenly into the time vortex. The ride is rough. I mean, they're normally pretty rough, but you are now just getting thrown around. Things are exploding. Steam is flying out of vents. All sorts of stuff. And then suddenly you kind of crash to a ground.
Right, that was a bit of a hissy fit.
And then your doors click open. As if automatically, the TARDIS doors just open.
I go outside.
All right. Well, Doctor, you
Yep.
walk outside and you see yourself standing on a beach. You are in front of your TARDIS, and you see four other TARDISes on the beach with you. With open doors.
I just very leisurely lean against the side of the TARDIS door, waiting, looking very hairy.
I'm not going to go outside at all. I'd like to run a scan, if I could, of what is out there, because I don't want to deal with it.
You want to run a scan?
I'd like to scan. Yeah, I'd like to look at whatever apparatus I can to
Sure.
see what the hell just happened.
Well, what I'll say is you go over to the controls of your TARDIS, but you find them non-functional. The TARDIS seems to be without power.
Well, if that don't just beat all.
Yeah, I'm running a scan too.
Well, let's see, when are we? Shall we?
Yes.
Bounding out of the TARDIS and. Oh,
Hello!
hello. Thank you, old girl. But,
Oh, it's lovely to see you.
do we? Oh no, are you? Did we?
After running 2 scans, which is what I'm calling pouring alien whiskey from my decanter, I also stumble out of the TARDIS,
Yeah.
yelling,
You
"All right, Diego, what's the what? And then I go back in and pour another whiskey and come back out.
I'm going to go to the door of my
Right.
TARDIS and just kind of stick my head out and go, Doctor?
Yes?
Hey, love.
Wait, how do you know my name, and who are all of you?
Oh, this is brilliant. I used to be Ginger.
What?
Yeah, when I was Ginger, we went places. Do you remember Rome? Really, really old Rome. Not ancient Rome. Older than that. Really old Rome.
No.
Wasn't it grand?
Wait, but what? Say your name one more time.
Wait.
Desi, thank you. I'm sorry. I remember you, and you are very important to me.
Are you all different doctors?
Oh,
You're all
really,
the
Lord.
doctor.
That's why you have TARDISes.
She's
Oh, I
mentioned
get
that
it now.
before, but I didn't know I could meet all of you. But wait, where's my doctor?
We're not supposed to all be here. I'm going to poke my head out.
And as soon as you say that, as you're poking your head out and seeing them, you suddenly hear another TARDIS noise start to swell.
Is this a conference?
As the
Did I miss the invite?
punches in.
There it is.
Yeah.
Finally.
That! Thank you. Yes, as that happens, another TARDIS appears on the beach, and the door pops open, and out of it pops. My apologies, David Tennant. But out of it pops one of your older incarnations, number 10. And he sticks his head out the door and he sees the 5 TARDISes and he goes, "Ah, it worked! Hello.
Hello, Doctor.
This was
Doctor?
on
Doctor?
purpose?
Doctor?
This is
Doctor.
not good at all.
Doctor.
No, I'm
Not a
not
doctor.
one of you. I'm not.
No, we know that.
No.
Well, he doesn't seem to, but the rest of you clearly do.
Yes, we
No,
all
he-
remember you, Daisy.
Do you though? Because it doesn't seem like you do. But I know your memory can be kind of weird. It's Desi. Desi.
You're again very important, dear to my heart.
Sounds
So sorry.
like it. Yes.
Well, pleasure to meet you,
Talk with mine.
Desi.
Yes.
And you are not a doctor.
No.
So
Not
you are human.
Yes.
Okay, I'm a big believer in the humans. You'll have to do then.
Okay.
Anyway, I brought you all here because something is amiss, and I knew that I was going to need help. Big help. So I sent out an SOS on the TARDIS signature frequency, and it looks like I pulled a bunch of my future incarnations here because I don't recognize any of you. And he, puts on his 3D glasses and kind of looked you all over.
We were so young.
Human, different. Yeah. But I'm glad you all made it. Now, as you probably noticed, I'm not supposed to be here either. But I am, and that's just one of the things that is sort of wrong. I was also sucked out of my native time period and brought here. And as he stops about to explain something to you, he sort of looks off into the distance in the sky, and he's like, the patrols are here. All right, I thought that we'd have more time. Go that way. And he points off over the horizon, and you see the skyline of London. You are on a riverbank, and the city is just sort of beyond the trees, but you can now sort of see just over that he has sort of pointed it out. You probably knew that already, you're doctors. Yeah, you probably smelled it in the air. And he says, you go that way. I'm going to handle them. And he turns and he points, and there is an army of Cybermen walking down the beach at you, like a whole troop, just marching at that Cyberman pace. And he's like, yes, and there's a weird sound that you don't know where it came from. And then it goes away.
Better. That's them walking.
Ah, that's a Cyberman marching. Okay, I got it. Yeah, no, okay, that works.
Very clunky.
And he says, you go that way, I'll handle them. And he points to London and he says, everything you need to know, all the answers are over there. You're doctors, you'll figure it out. Now, be good and run. And he turns and marches down the beach towards the Cybermen.
I yell, wait, remind me how to do your hair. How did we do our hair that way?
It is quite good hair.
It's very good.
Grab Desi's hand, start running.
Oh, right.
All right.
Who flipping cares about his hair?
Run!
That man just pulled us all out of the universe and into this one place. That should be impossible. We can't do this. I'm leaving. I don't care. I'm going to London.
Leaving not we're all
going to London.
Well, I don't care. I'm not going with any of you.
Grabbing his other hand.
Oh, grab it.
Yep.
I grabbed the hat off his head and run.
Oh!
Well, on that,
We're fine then.
you are running. Perfect.
You keep it.
You are running down the beach away, and
Even
as
the
you
hat is bigger on the inside.
and you turn around and you see the 10th Doctor. Oh my God!
Hey,
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Thank you.
I think,
All right,
I think that was
us-
for your amazing David Tennant impression.
Sorry, David.
Brilliant.
That was
Paid
very
David
good.
Tennant bucks here.
So we're going to call those, thank you, DJ Phoenix, we're going to call those 3 community rerolls. And yeah, we will get to rolling soon, I promise. And while we're doing this, DJ Phoenix sent a carrier penguin, which is a big shout out to everyone, and hope they enjoy the wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey adventures, so thank you.
Thank you.
And some red shirt also sent us carrier penguin saying fezzes are cool.
They are.
Never forgets.
Yeah.
Or bow ties.
They are, yeah, and I wish I had a fez for tonight. I should have thought of it.
You should have. I have one.
I had one.
See,
While back.
all I needed to do
really
was ask.
weird.
100 years
Oh no, we
ago.
found it again.
Fascinating.
Oh, we found it. When did
It was in the third closet.
So
I never look in the third closet. I go right to the fourth.
It's the box. Box at the top.
Boxes.
Can't tell if this is OOC or not.
Running.
So yeah, with tier 1 unlocked, tier 2, if we get to tier 2, $50, I will give somebody at the table a secret objective, which I promise
What am I
will.
looking at?
That is that right.
Hello.
And won't just
We'll
make
give
it up
envelopes
at the time.
to the
We already
entire
know
group.
it is.
You know how this goes.
And one of us
All
will
are
have a
blank
secret
except
agenda.
one.
And then at $75, the master gets into it. So, yeah. So you are running down the beach away. 10 is walking towards the invading army of Cybermen, and you sort of turn around, looking over your shoulders as you are making your way down the beach. And what you see is 10 pull out his sonic, and he points it, towards the Cybermen, almost battle style, and turns it on, and just like holds it on them as just. suddenly a swirl of sonic energies like you've never seen come. Not bad.
That's
not
an
bad.
old Sonic.
It's an old Sonic, but it'll do.
He's an old doctor.
Yeah, like you have never seen pours out of that thing, and it picks up sand from the beach, and clouds form in the sky, like the whole weather almost changing around it, like a tornado forming right out of the end of his sonic screwdriver, which just encompasses the Cybermen and himself as they just vanish into air.
Whatever it is worked. We're all still here.
Should we still be running?
Well, we're
told
not
us
at
to.
London yet, so
So-
I imagine so.
I guess.
Also, running in sand is terrible.
And I'm wearing loafers.
Do you
They got you.
trust that version of yourselves to tell you something? This is really weird.
You know,
but
you're right. We should all listen to Desiree.
yes, close enough, I suppose. You'll not. I don't know where we are in time and space. This is very confusing. Anyway, do you trust that version of the Doctor that just disappeared?
Well, if there's one thing I can always say about myself, it's to trust myself and then understand that I'm probably wrong.
That sounds like you. So then we should head to London, right? If that's the case, instead of going after him.
Let's go for London. London's brilliant.
All right,
All right.
adventure.
Okay.
Capers. Going to London.
Sure. Well,
Shenanigans.
it's not long from the riverbank.
I remember. Sorry. What?
There was definitely something bad happening in London when I left.
Yeah, it's not long from the riverbank, and while you're walking, snow starts to fall. It's getting cold.
Can we tell what year it is?
Yeah.
It smells like a.
Smells like 2018.
Oh,
Good.
Right about January.
it's a long time ago.
January 2018. Just setting a reminder, never come back here.
Oh, don't forget standard time.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good. Non-pan-galactic time.
There we go.
Don't ever come here.
As you are making your way up on the city, you hear screams.
Oh, that's not a good sound.
Definitely London.
But we should,
At least if they're screaming, they're still alive.
for now, we should probably head right towards the screams, right? That's what you always do.
Absolutely.
Always head
Towards the screams.
That's what you always do.
What do you mean? You're not gonna head towards the screams?
No, it's fine. I'll head towards the screams just like a bleeding idiot.
Excellent. Brilliant.
Is this what happens?
You die.
Go. Oh,
Because
go,
I'm
oh,
alive.
big surprise.
That's the entire reason.
So we have-
Just FYI.
we
I
have
keep dying.
We have to help them, though. We have to go help them. We
Yes,
can't-
right.
Yeah.
Let's go. So we go towards the screams.
We'll go
But I
towards the
turned into you
screams.
first.
No.
And you.
No. No,
Yes.
While we're running, should we figure it out?
Do you lose your
no. I
memory when you
assumed we were all
reincarnate?
running already. Are
Yeah,
we
you
not?
regenerate
We're running, right? We're running.
Are
We're
you-
doing
are you
a walking.
talking about-
We're talking and running.
We're
towards the
Sorkining
screams.
this.
Yeah.
You're sorkening it.
We're doing one of
and
these.
yeah, you come up on the street.
Well done, Desiree.
Yeah, you
Oh, thank you.
We get more handsome, but we get a little.
You come up from the edge of the city onto
Cowardly,
the street, and you follow the screams to an alley, and into the alley, and on the ground in the alley, you see an old man, and he is sort of shaken and looking around very nervously.
I give him a sip of my. I offer him a sip of my drink.
Oh yeah.
I know what you're drinking.
Oh, thank you, Sid. Oh my God, thank you, Sid.
It's Secrets O'Clock.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited.
Secrets.
Are you excited? I'm excited. You're all surprised, I know.
Check the old man. Is he human?
What did you give him?
Oh, it's just to calm his nerves. Don't be so, uptight, human-y about
It's
it.
not really okay. All right. Well, glad I have my own doctor.
I remember
though,
drinking
eh?
that stuff. You definitely should not give that to humans.
Oh, come on. If you give a little bit to humans, they'll completely almost
Be awake for about
positively
48
survive.
hours is what'll happen.
Oh.
Do you remember the last time Diego tried to drink half of it?
No.
Oh, you will.
It's great.
I remember waking up with a headache.
all of these memories I
Oh
didn't have yet.
no!
Gina DeVivo has been selected.
Oh dear.
It's a random process based on who sits closest to my right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
All right.
She's
So-
secretly an internet browser. God damn it.
Thank you, Tibbs, and DJ Phoenix, both very generous tonight. Thank you. And if we get another $25, the master enters the game. $100. Sorry, if we get to $100. PFW Scott, thank you.
Hey, and we're on our way.
And then if we reach 100, and this is the one I am most looking forward to, we will let the chat make up catchphrases for all of you. You will then have to start getting into your performances.
This will go so
want that.
well.
Very
I
good
want
idea.
That I'm quite pleased about.
Going to give the chat a wide latitude of discretion, but Dom and Rick over there will be the ultimate judges of what catchphrases make the cut.
putting our
Yeah,
faith
that's
in
$100 for Dr. Catchphrases. Allons-y.
I remember when I said that one.
That's a good word.
Twin Alonso, as I recall. No, not Fanzo. No.
Alfonso. Yeah,
We don't need
you talk about that a lot.
So the old man takes your drink and
I
he takes a sip from it.
All right, and I only let him take like a little sip because I want it, but not because I'm concerned for him, but because I feel now I want to keep drinking it. And I pat him on the shoulder, awkwardly.
What's wrong with you? Are you all right?
I don't know. I was walking down the street over, I think over there, and then this weird silver robotic drone flying thingy.
Right? Did it start shooting at you?
Well, it flew at me and a light appeared, and then I was just lying over here.
Well, you weren't here already,
And I was over there.
and then a light came and you were here.
And now
Now
you're here.
me.
Not a
I-
very malicious light, was it? Just
It could have been
moved
anything.
you?
I'd like to Sonic him to see what kind of energy has been used on him.
If you all do that at once, does it ruin something?
No, it's just incredibly efficient.
Oh, all right.
You're Sonicking?
I'd like to Sonic, yes.
Okay.
I would have liked to Sonic.
Hold on.
Well, you can help him.
No, it's not Sonic-y yet. It'll get there. It'll get there.
Still working on the pencil.
It's still.
You know what the key to making it Sonic is? You just yell at it for like a year.
Oh, you get the sound and then it's the Sonic.
That's how
I
it
never
works.
thought of that.
Yeah.
Really, that's how you make those?
No, that's not science at all. It makes no sense.
Doesn't sound like science.
Doctor, that is an alien roll to Sonic the Man. So you want if you were being alien, you want to roll above your number. So what were you?
I'm a tree.
You're a 3. Oh, you're a balanced character.
You're a tree.
Okay.
Tree.
I'm a tree. Absolutely. Okay.
Been there.
Can roll. Here we go. Are you a normal human man? I've rolled a 5.
Okay. You know what? I'm sorry. Let me see here for a second. Well, no, that works because your companion. You don't have a companion to help you, and this is not something you are super emotional about. Sam, do you want to try and help? I should have made that happen first, but it's still okay. I haven't said what happened yet, so
Brilliant. Yes, I would love to help.
sure.
Doctor.
Helping.
You are a doctor.
Mind?
How you can help with a sonic scan is self-evident. So
Right, I look at the results of the gecko and I feel,
Yeah.
I feel an affinity for this. And that's a 2 for me.
what are you?
My
You
number's
were
5.
5. So.
Oh, right, you're very human.
Yes, you are very human, which means in the alien roll you wanted to roll above your number. You roll.
I rolled
2 on 5.
significantly
Oh,
less.
okay, yeah.
So I'm very human.
Thank
Yes,
you,
are
DJ.
very.
Regular.
Oh, thank you, DJ Regular.
Well, in this case, maybe I'm a little gecko. I don't know.
A little bit.
Slightly more lizard.
Yeah. So that doesn't help.
Too late for
learning.
any of us to Sonic the old man.
I did the thing.
Yeah,
and
no,
I'm bad at it.
we're sitting one person helping
Okay.
here. So he sonics it first, and yeah, it's Max. You scan the man, and your sonic tells you is that he is just dripping with this bioelectric energy.
Have any of us seen this kind of bioelectric energy before? Is there a way to figure that out? Outside of just, licking this gecko.
You just want to see if like maybe somebody
Any of
has
the
knowledge of
incarnations.
it.
Did I see it 20 minutes ago? There are drone bits.
Right? The circles in the sky.
Yeah, and they were doing things on people. When they were doing things on people, Maybe I took a bit of a scan, see if this is similar to that.
Sure. You know what? Why don't we make you roll for that? It's
gonna be hilarious.
Right. You're trying to
That's
make a
a very
deduction
alien roll.
based on scans and alien
This is
technology.
gonna go great. Let's go.
Oh.
I did the thing.
You did it.
Did you get it?
6.
Yeah, they succeed brilliantly. And again, you have no companion to help you, and it's not something you're super passionate about, so it was only 1 die.
I'm gonna have to get you in on a couple of these.
I suppose so.
Oh, Griffin, thank you.
Yeah, humans are brilliant.
Is that it?
That
Yep,
is
there we
another
go. Yes.
$25, which
Lord.
brings us to the
This is gonna go super well.
The master entering the
You've
game.
done it.
Oh, no.
man.
I forgot about that.
Okay, that will happen soon. I promise you.
Yay!
So yeah, you succeeded at that. Did anyone want to help them?
Yeah.
Sure. Roll alien.
Oh, you
Well,
got a
they're
cool die.
Yeah.
She's got a cold die.
This die.
It's a 2, though. It did not treat me
So wait,
Yeah,
very
definitely.
How does
well.
this die work? You just slam it down and then it it's electronic.
You wanna see?
Sure.
Rub
That's
this
super
over.
cool.
Yeah, we're taking a second.
You can
tab
sonic
to-
it halfway through the roll though and change it.
So you slam it and
Well-
it does
Sonic
this.
die.
Well,
I
you
know you guys
could
can't see the table, so-
if your sonic worked.
That's pretty cool.
I'm watching you.
Oh, you got a 6.
Yeah, 6. That's awesome.
Could have used that earlier. Well, it's gone now. It's
Goodbye,
gone.
Diane.
Goodbye.
I thought very well of you.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Gina.
All right. What
All
did
right.
I get from?
Yeah,
having
so you didn't
scanned
help at
and
all,
licked the
but you
gecko.
did a scan, and yes, the energy that he is giving off is the same or similar in composition to those beams that you saw earlier from the drones. But you also detect, I'll give you, is that there seems to be a little of it just sort of hanging ambiently in the air, just as far as you can detect everywhere.
I did encounter something just like this right before I got in the TARDIS and got TARDIS jacked to come to the beach. But it's also, what is it? Yeah, it is ambient, just floating in the air, a little bit. Bioelectric. It's not supposed to work. Like that.
Is there like a direction that it's going in, like a trail of goo?
Seems sort of floaty
Just
to
everywhere?
me.
Do you want to try and figure out if there is a direction to it, or if it's floaty, or
Yeah, it's you. Did you say it was everywhere, or is it?
it is hanging? Yes,
literally
kind of
everywhere, so
everywhere.
it's not a
If you
trail.
want, if you want to, I mean,
Roll for.
All goo has a source. If we can find the goo home.
Sure. yeah.
You've run into before.
I guess technically it is something I've run into before because I remember you, but I don't seem to know what to do about it.
I guess it's a bit wibbly around this event because we're all here, which
Does put a damper
We're
on
not
the whole.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
paradox. Oh, silly.
Well, the old man is just sitting here watching you talk, just like completely confused by this conversation.
Right.
Filming today. Yes, filming.
No, Phil. Yes. Okay. Yeah, he's just a little weirded out, and he's like, "I'll get me to the hospital. I'm sure they'll be overrunning with all these attacks, but I should get examined, right?
We are.
Shouldn't I? No.
I mean, yes, we're actually all doctors here for a doctor conference, and so we'll be happy to examine you. With, don't be alarmed, just a variety of miscellaneous objects. They're quite all right. You can see my papers if you want.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Psychic paper.
That paper.
And he looks at it, and it says, Officer of the Bureau of Weird Medicine. But it's very official looking, so I guess okay, sure.
Great. Why don't you just take us to the spot where you got attacked originally, and we'll have a look about. You just tell us everything you remember about what direction that thingamy came from.
Well, sure. And he walks you out of the alley to the street, right by where he was pointing before when he said he got attacked. And he points to the sky and he says, the direction's up there. They came from the sky.
I just appeared suddenly, nowhere, no ship, no anything.
I didn't see anything like that.
How many were there?
Well, they're always just floating around up there.
Always.
Yeah, those weird silver balls things that are always floating around in the skies.
Always, like your whole life.
Yeah, pretty much always. And
How old are you?
uh,
Exact days.
days?
Able to know
Fine
that.
then. Hours.
How is this harder?
The human mind is a little thing.
2 years, maybe.
Fine then.
Years.
Years.
I'm 80 years old.
You're welcome.
What business is it of you?
80 years.
Those
flying
things have been-
silver orbs.
I want to take this time to
80
apologize
years?
to the people of the United Kingdom
Yeah.
for this accent myrtleizing, but please, just roll with it. Okay.
You know what's up.
So you're 80 years old, and these things have been in the sky the whole time, and you don't remember a time when they haven't been, and this is London 2018?
So. and, you know,
Routine questions.
those things. And he points up and just like drifting around the sky, almost like balloons, like untethered. You just see a bunch of those drones.
All right.
And so they just started attacking out of nowhere then?
I don't really remember. I remember I was attacked. That's all. You don't believe me?
Oh no,
we
don't believe you.
We absolutely do.
We do. We do.
If there's one thing that we always do, it's believe strange old men who've been attacked by flying balls.
That's actually really quite true.
Some decency left in the world.
Well,
I want to sonic one of the balls. Are there balls in the sky right now? They're floating?
Oh yeah.
I want to sonic one of those.
You want to sonic the balls?
I raise my candle to the sky.
Yeah, and you are standing there raising a candle to the sky.
Play Free
Bird. Glowing. The old man is he assumes that he has lost his mind or something.
yeah, I'm
Can I borrow your phone? real
Invoke one of them.
Yes, you may. And he,
I want to go
want to
through
provoke.
pictures on his phone.
not long distance, is it?
No.
like to hide.
I just wanted to check. Just real quick data plan.
You know what? I'm going to actually make you roll for that.
For sure.
Yeah, you ask him for the phone. That sounds like you were trying to get him to go along, give you, something of value to him. So
Sure, yeah.
that is
That's a
human
social roll? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you are a
5
Oh, okay.
on a 5.
5 on a 5. Well,
Yeah.
okay, that is.
Tiny why me?
You get to do something clever. So you succeed, and you had no companion. Wasn't something important to you. So that's all you get. And so what we will say is the roll is a success. So he gives you the phone, and a little insight is what I'll say is when you're taking the phone, the wind sort of blows and you smell, and your strange Gallifreyan senses, you smell tears in space-time.
What are you all doing?
Can't smell it.
it's obvious, isn't it?
It's
Do you
everywhere.
not
No.
do that? You can't.
Always
No,
tastes
it's
like
not
lemon.
obvious. It's
You
never
notice
obvious.
that. I'm
Lemon.
sorry.
Lemon. You smell lemon. You think
Space-time.
that has something to do with something.
Well, all space-time sort of smells like a lemon.
Only
Time is kind of
doctor.
a lemon. This time.
Only doctor that I recognize. May I see the phone?
I've been looking through the phone to
roll the
look through like Google Images to see if pictures of the sky show that it's always been there or if it is an affectation of the mind.
No, well, what you see on Google Images is pictures of the sky show that they have always been there. Even more so is that you start scrolling back into paintings from the Renaissance and ancient Greece, and they apparently they appear in those paintings. They appear in art going
I was
back.
there when that was painted, and they were not there.
This one's even from really, really old Rome. Like older than ancient Rome, like really, really old Rome.
That's the thing.
So this is all wrong. This whole reality
I
is
saw it
just.
balls.
This reality is a
wrong.
lemon.
You sonic the balls.
This
did.
reality is.
Oh, you sonic the balls, right? Yeah.
Right, I don't.
Yeah.
It's an alien roll. Did
Right.
you make it?
No, I'm doing it now.
Okay,
No, that's a 1.
that is a 1. So yeah, no, you.
No, nothing.
nothing.
Nothing happens.
What if you jump? Get closer.
Can I stand on your shoulders?
Yeah, you can try and help.
I'll do a cheerleader bass.
We're gonna call that a human roll.
Yeah,
Because you're supporting your buddy.
I'm talking to the old man like, now, as a side effect of your attack, you may hallucinate strange cheerleader movements coming from the people around you. Don't be alarmed.
The old man looks over to you and is like, you know these wackos.
Kind of. kind of. They're a lot better than you think. You just kind of have to get to know them.
Yeah, he's starting to get a little weirded out by the four of you, and he's slightly inching over towards her side.
Don't worry about it. They're mostly harmless, most of the time.
Mostly harmless. God.
Yes.
Sounds familiar to me.
All right. So how did you do?
I made my roll.
Oh, you made your roll. So that brings you up to a 2. Wait, what were you?
Yeah, you get
rolling?
an extra die because I'm succeeding.
You get an extra
Oh.
die, so you rolled 1. So roll again. Another 1. Well.
Snake eyes.
Yeah.
Ones.
Snake eyes every
Despite the
time.
help, you still can't quite get those things. They're just out
I
of
still can't reach.
they're out of range.
How about you get on someone else's shoulders?
We're gonna be 3 doctors stacked in a trench
By the way,
coat.
on the other hand, you do have 4 rerolls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Gina.
Oh, I'm re-rolling.
All right. Reroll gives you 1 die.
Okay.
Or you could spend 2 rerolls for 2 die if you want. since you rolled
I'll
two.
save that
All right.
for later. That is a 2.
That is also a failure.
What if
Yay.
we-
I re-roll. Can I re-roll again?
Sure.
I'm
You
re-rolling
have the rerolls.
again.
They are yours to spend, courtesy of the
Thank
viewers.
you.
Thank you, viewers.
That is a 6. There we go.
Hey! All right. So yes, you finally, you managed to.
I get on my tiptoes a little bit. It's just the height.
Not quite tall. There we go.
Yeah, you finally manage to get one of the balls in range.
Imagine it's just. Oh, just gets a little bit closer.
Yeah, you confirm that the balls are leaking the same kind of bioelectric energy.
Right? The balls are leaking.
Everywhere else. The balls are leaking.
I
Tried.
Did you know? Did you know it would happen?
I did
but
not.
Did you know though?
No,
You could have made them cubes. Just saying.
I should have made them cubes. It just popped.
But then they would be filled with companions, and that would be terrible.
I was about to say it just popped into my head, but I don't want to say balls just popped into my head. So, but yeah, that's what
I don't
happened.
think there's any
Anyway,
escaping
But like
this
you
anymore.
didn't want to say it, but you still like
we are
literally
going.
did.
We're
You
going
just
to
did.
bring this back up to the level. The balls are leaking.
Right?
Energy.
I have conveyed that the
Yes.
balls are leaking energy.
Quelle surprise. Well,
I have just something really important I need to do. Can I just borrow the phone just real quick? It's really, really important.
I look at the guy, and then I hand it over without asking.
You should make a social roll for that, a human roll,
To-
because they had to.
To
too.
the doctor?
To the old man. The old man essentially.
So he doesn't be like,
But they have the
give
phone.
me my
They have the phone
phone.
right now. So they look to the old man, and now he's thinking it over.
They ignored it like a rude.
Well, he might snatch it out yet. If
Okay,
you feel
okay,
it.
all right, I'll roll. Wait,
So much tension on this die. Yay!
6.
guys, this is gonna be super embarrassing that I had to roll for this because it's not an important thing I'm doing at all.
Very well.
Thank you so much. I position myself with the ball in the background, take a selfie, and then text it to Diego.
Are you taking a picture?
I have to check in every couple hours. Communication is very important with your companion.
Do we
Isn't that right?
that
I want to say
clingy? Unfortunately.
Desi. It's Desi.
Django, I
Get it
believe.
eventually.
Don't worry.
It's not
We
that.
grow out of it.
Oh, come on.
But then we grow.
Into this, yes. You know, it's not so bad being alive and afraid. Thank you.
So that was my role. I sent a selfie.
That was very important, and I'm glad we
Well, you get that thing where it says like sending, and it doesn't necessarily connect. It's just like it's just rolling. And you hand it
Pinwheel
back
of
to the
death.
guy, and now he knows that like that thing's just sending from his phone, and there's nothing you can really do about it. So he looks kind of grumpy, but he's British, so he takes it with good aplomb, and he puts it.
Thank you very much, sir. And if you don't mind, just forward whatever text comes out of that. Just to this number.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Now a hospital.
Right.
Right, I can come down now.
Oh yeah.
I definitely. So I have the mental image. As I'm handing over the phone, You are still like on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Like at a certain point, you climbed from my hands up onto my shoulder.
Yeah. Because I had to reroll, so I had to keep getting a little higher.
Wonderful.
Tiptoe.
Can
on the head.
I roll for this not to be a disaster or for this to be a disaster?
I will give this to. Do you want to roll?
Yes.
To make-
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We
So
want
you
to
want
know
it to
how
be a
this
disaster.
goes.
It goes fine.
Okay. Okay.
It turns out I'm the athletic doctor.
So describe what happens.
Swole.
All right. So you're on my shoulders.
Right.
So
Maybe
Just-
grab the ankles and just push.
just lean forward and turn
Right.
into a ball. And she turns, and then I want to, like, you forward fold, and then I can catch her. So, yeah, just somersault forward.
Turn into a bowl?
Yes.
This
Not
is-
like the ones that are leaking. Just
Not
like a
leaky
somersault
ones.
ball.
This is not a particularly stretchy coat.
Oh, thank you,
Catch.
host Erica Easy.
And
Yeah.
hey! Yeah, but we look so cool when we do it.
Should we take one
This
of
is
those
definitely making me look less cool.
back to the TARDIS and maybe see what it is?
Ooh, right.
Right.
Oh,
That's what you usually do,
right.
right? I mean, I don't know if you all do.
I see your value now.
Really? It took
Go
that long?
catch one of them.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's go fishing.
Ooh. Fishing.
I pull a fishing rod.
A fishing rod.
Sonic fishing
A
rod!
sonic fishing
A
rod.
sonic fishing rod. That's your pull from your pocket.
It is.
Okay.
Make
You
a
have,
pull.
used,
It just sort of.
you have used your pull, and you apparently have a sonic fishing rod in your pocket.
Right.
Against all odds, even for the doctor, that's pretty good. So yeah, okay, that is alien technology. So this is an alien roll.
Okay.
And
Right, you take off your coat and bag it when she brings it down.
All right.
Four, huh?
you have to
Lord.
roll 4. Alien roll. Yeah, what number means? Wait, what is your score? You are 4.
Actually, get this
Yeah,
coat out for the moment.
4.
4. Okay, so
Right?
that
Isn't
is
that something special?
yes, that is success.
Yay!
And you are.
I do the perfect cast from the movie Goofy movie.
A river runs
From
through
the
it.
movie.
From the Goofy movie.
From the
Much
Goofy
better.
movie.
All right.
Right.
You do the perfect cast from the Goofy movie. And the sonic tether shoots through the sky and encompasses one of the flying drones.
Right. The
And
trick
it
is to just
pulls
sort
it
of
back
tease
down
it a bit.
towards you
It.
until it is.
I mean, it seems to be working.
Yeah,
This is something you all have.
That, I lost that, but it's probably in the third wardrobe in a box.
Oh.
I will have that.
Yeah, and while she is doing that, you happen to glance down the street and you see your doctor. And your doctor, you just catch her looking and she goes, and then disappears around a curve.
I'm going
corner.
to, because they all look very preoccupied, I'm just going to kind of back away and run down towards her.
Okay,
This is bad.
Oh.
Should we roll to see if any of us happened to notice
yeah,
that?
why don't we make that a stealth roll, some sort of stealth. So we're gonna call that a human roll.
So I'm rolling?
Yeah, you're rolling.
All right.
And you are rolling. You are 5, right? You are
Yes.
human. So this is a human roll. So this should be pretty easy for you.
So I just
And
need to
we
get-
will say that this is something that you are passionate about because it is your doctor. So you can roll 2.
Oh, okay. So I'm just trying to get under a 5, right?
Yeah.
And I got a 5 and a 3.
All right.
It's an overwhelming success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
A 5 and a 3. So that's a success. Yeah, overwhelmingly. Success and a secret. So you got an insight, right? And you had gotten an
Right.
insight. So let's start with your insight. Your insight is that you have noticed while you have been talking to this old man and while you have been hanging out in this street, the snow has started picking up quite a bit, and your feeling is that it is becoming so heavy so fast that it has just caught your eye as something odd. And your insight is that when you get to your doctor, she goes to your ear and she whispers into your ear and she says, "There are only 3 doctors." And then she disappears.
Wait, what? Doctor! She's nowhere around.
Yeah, no, she just vanished into air.
Okay, I'll go back to the rest of them.
All right, you
Have I successfully
have
captured one of them?
successfully reeled in the robotic drone. It is,
Is
yeah,
it
we'll say
is
it's...
it perfectly smooth? Is
No,
there
it's
divots
got
or
kind of like,
cracks?
yeah, robotic stuff on the outside.
Does it
It's-
have arms and guns?
No, it's smooth. It's just got like a little sort of Death Star style, slot where the
Right.
hole for the laser to come out. And you can certainly make a roll if you want to, or if anybody wants to try and see if you know
Investigate
anything about
that?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. So that is an alien roll.
I
Absolutely.
shake it. Oh, they didn't tell me my future.
Hold on. Hold that little Death Star thingy there. I'm just gonna. I don't know what this does.
Of course you don't.
I'm just pumping it. I want to make sure that there's no air left in it, or that there's more air in it. One way or another, it needs air.
Was it actually telling you anything, though?
No, this does nothing. It's empty.
All right. Well, maybe we should do some tests that can tell us something then, right?
Surely.
I'll sonic it.
Okay. Anyone
help.
want to help her? Yeah, you want to help
Yeah,
her?
I'll give a help.
So why don't you roll the help roll first? Alien roll.
Alien. Something I'm probably. Yay! I succeed. I rolled a 5.
So you can roll 2.
This will take forever. Maybe I should use the regular dice. 3, which is my number.
Yeah, that's your.
Okay, so you get an
It's
insight.
tiny ones.
Do you still want me to go again? I feel like that's the best I can get.
Well, see how much of a success you get.
Six.
Ah, all right. 6. Yeah, you sonic that thing, and you instantaneously pick up that this is a memory drone. You have recognized this kind of technology. You understand that its purpose is to scan people's memories. Generally, that is all they are used for.
Okay. I relay that information to the group.
And,
One of
and you
those
got a special
memories.
insight too, right?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. And what you will see from the special insight is that you sonic it a little bit more than usual, and it starts to come apart, and sort of in your hands you start to realize it, even though it was flying around, it appears to not work at all.
I kind of like. So first I say, like, it's one of those memory thingamies with the scanny bits and the memory, the brainy, thinky forgetting. And it's also broken.
Oh, is that what? Why they're attacking then?
If they're broken, I don't know. I just not supposed to realize this. I feel very bad about scanning this out of existence now.
You can't tell that that's your fault.
Oh, okay.
As I'll say is that it appears that it just has no power. It looks
Oh,
like
it didn't disintegrate from
Yeah.
me scanning it?
No,
Oh,
that
okay,
just
okay.
let you see the inside of it, so that you realize it was actually they were just dead through and through.
I just give it a shake and toss it to you. See?
Oh.
It's broken.
I suppose I can see that. Is it something that the Time Lords made?
I didn't make it.
Well, maybe another Time Lord.
Well,
then.
I don't
That's
know.
not
I'm
okay.
just saying.
But maybe
You know,
not
memory,
you.
brainy, bit, thinky thing. Those things.
Right, I get what it is. I'm just wondering where
Sure.
it came from. If you know, I mean, you all would be the ones. I don't. But I mean, you all would know, right? Hopefully,
Would we?
no.
We usually tend to find out.
Yes,
We
that
will know.
That is
We-
very true.
We will know, perhaps. Yes.
Hey.
Hey, thank you, Kara.
Thank you.
I mean, we either will know or will have known.
That's universally true.
But this is a lemony sort of knowledge.
Right.
This has not been here in our knowledge or in my future knowledge.
Well, this
lick it.
whole area is a bit foggy, isn't
Like the science.
Sure. Why don't you do a roll, also called an alien roll?
2. I want to reroll.
Yeah.
1. Nope.
Just give it up.
It tastes like metal.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Metallic.
And a hint of lemon.
So you remember all of them, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's good. Just thought I would ask that.
Sometimes I try to forget.
Oh, come on.
You two have that in common.
I
We can
just-
all get along.
We have good times, don't we?
Yes, we do
Ordering.
for many, many thousands of years.
Eh.
Right.
So,
You're stranding in the street.
hospital?
Right?
Hospital.
That seems like a good plan.
Hospital?
Hospital.
Hospital?
Yes.
Hospital?
Yes, we should definitely get this poor man to the hospital.
Yes, he
Thank
could use
you.
a doctor.
Yes.
Somebody finally remembered me. Okay, you get some credit too.
Not too much.
And yeah, you escort old British gentleman to the hospital.
Right.
When you get there, you see instantaneously that the waiting rooms are just overflowing with people who are also complaining about having been attacked by the robot drones from the sky.
Do any of them look like the zombies?
No,
There were no zombie people?
you haven't seen any zombie people.
There were definitely zombies. Making the
I mean, you all
Back
saw
before we
zombie
all
people.
Back before, right?
Yeah, I
Before.
remember
Is
that
that.
what we are?
Wait,
Making
all
everyone
of
less
us-
human. Didn't like it.
Even on Zygon, which is weird because it's not Earth. I checked.
Sarah gives the reroll to Sam.
Thank you, Kara.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
And we are, I think, $25 away from being able to hand out chat-determined catchphrases.
This is going to be
The
brilliant.
one I am most looking
Nothing
forward
about
to.
this will go wrong. This is 28.
Tira.
Martha's 2018, right?
Who's Martha?
Oh, yeah, thingy.
Yes, that's exactly right. I wonder if
Unit,
she
all of
still
them.
works
They
there.
must
Right.
know about things that have always and never been in the sky. Let's call Martha.
Does anybody
Being at the
still
hospital
have that
reminded
cell
me.
phone?
All right.
The man
it's
took
back
his
in-
cell phone
You
back.
there, old man. Give me your phone again.
Hey. Thank you.
Thank you, I'd be a bad idea.
I have an
I
idea
like
who
it.
that might be. You there, geriatric fellow. Give me your telephone.
Not very nice.
At this point, he's just.
Please.
Thank you. Nope.
I promise he'll give it back.
We don't
Sonic.
like this one.
The telephone.
Promise that.
I'd like to be able to call Martha. I want to sonic the telephone and get her number up. If I could.
Sure. That is an alien roll. 1 dice because you don't have a companion and it's not passionate for you. So anybody want to try and help him first?
I'll help.
Okay, alien roll.
I haven't talked to Martha in a bit.
Could always use a nice chat. She's a wayward.
I haven't seen her since Hanukkah.
Success.
What is it with you?
I
and the one?
don't know.
Okay,
I've rolled a 5. I've
give them all back.
This is the only die I'm rolling
Give
for the
them
rest
all
of the
back.
game.
They're just sitting over there as ones too.
All of them.
All of them are
All of them
going
back.
Sorry,
game.
I'll put them
Desi,
back
do
now.
you remember exactly what
grounding.
the area and country
Right.
and galactic space code is for London?
No.
Well, good, because I don't think it entirely matters with this telephone. But
What's that?
And might be a
Well, I
bad
don't
idea.
know how
Gives
much
their
traveling
reroll
you've been
to
doing.
Sam.
I've done quite a
Thank
bit.
you.
But I don't just remember all those numbers. I leave that to the doctor, which is you, I guess.
seems like an incredibly reliant attitude.
Hey, not worthy. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So you can't remember numbers in your head just off the top of your head?
Well, not that sort of number.
What about the middle of your head?
How did you do on your roll?
I succeeded.
You
I mean, I
succeeded.
can remember
I did.
numbers.
So-
Anywhere in my head, I think.
The phone starts to ring on the other end, and Joe's Pizza.
I don't remember.
Martha!
Yeah, is
Say
Martha?
the doctor,
hello?
it's probably
Yeah,
a thing, the
Right.
code.
Hello, I'm calling for Martha.
Martha
It's
Jones.
the doctor.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's brilliant. Probably your boss.
Craven the Paladin.
Well done.
Amazing.
I'm calling for Martha Jones. It's the doctor.
Please
Put her
hold.
on, you horrible plebeian little man.
Please hold.
You shouldn't say that. That's not going to help.
Sorry.
We
Yeah,
become so
that's
rude.
right.
Put her on, you absolutely adorable, kindly man.
I mean, that's better. I think
There
that
it is.
You went a little too far, but that was good.
I was just-
I think that's better. Go with that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
You
okay.
note me if I
You get a
do
cool
that.
Muzak version of the Doctor Who music while you're on hold. And then on the other end, picks up. Doctor,
Hello! How have you been? Oh, right, you don't recognize this voice then. It's me, the Doctor, as per usual. I'm calling because there are a lot of orbs flying in the sky that seem to be shooting temporal energy at everyone in the world.
are the orbs shooting now?
Well, there's an old man here who said he was teleported about 50 feet. And he tastes like a lemon.
Was he really, or did he just say he was?
No, he really was. And he really does taste like a lemon.
The goo, the thing.
Right.
And there's there's
The leaking.
Sorry,
Don't
just a
forget about the
moment, Martha.
leakage.
Let me put you on with the doctor.
Excuse me.
That's going to be confusing.
Hold on, you're just going to have to talk to me for 1 second then.
Oh, your pipe is all right, great.
For the moment, yeah.
Sonic.
That's okay, I've got
Hi,
a spare.
thingy. It's me, a doctor from, way far away. I'm so sorry that I'm not the one that you like, I want to say. Anyways, it's just been a minute, but there, like the doctor was saying, me and the doctor and the doctor and the doctor and
It's Desi.
Desi.
It's Desi. Companion Desi.
Desi, there's in addition to the orbs attacking people and moving old men about, there's also some goo that's been seeping out. There's some things in the air everywhere. And none of us seem to remember these orbs. So if you remember them, it's a bit odd. Oh, also, we're all not supposed to be here. Here's the doctor. Thanks.
Hello, who is this?
Hello, it's the doctor. I don't think I have anything else to add.
Why, you should probably just come down to unit.
All right. See you then. Do you need anything? Well, on our way, do we need to stop by the corner shop or anything? Did you hear that?
Yeah, we're good.
Don't need lunch or anything. Pick up a sandwich.
We run a pizza
We
joint.
could get some food.
Don't you
Pizza
think
every
this
day.
problem?
Right.
You like a sandwich,
But
Desi?
no, we need
Right,
to figure out what's
we
going
better
on.
get there right
Doctors,
away.
you're not paying attention. We
I'm
need to
paying
save all of
attention.
these people, so we should head to unit right now.
They look
Right?
fine.
There's no time for sandwiches.
All right,
Don't worry, I've got sandwiches in the TARDIS.
Good. Thank you.
Lemon
Sandwiches in the
chicken. Quick
TARDIS.
thing. What did you
thinking
mean
lemons
by did he really get
Lemon
teleported?
chicken.
Why do you think something might just be in his brain?
Well, we've been getting a lot of weird reports of people saying that the orbs have attacked him, but we haven't been able to find any actual evidence that orbs have been attacking people.
They didn't attack us.
Well,
I fished one out of the sky.
that's good. Do you have it with you?
Did we
Yes,
bring
it's
it?
right here still. Yes, we have it.
We
have
do.
it.
We have it.
Well, bring it on down to unit.
All right.
Ask for Martha.
Oh, do we know where unit is right now?
Where is unit?
We know where
from?
unit
Okay,
is.
good.
Yeah, sure. We'd say.
Even I know where unit.
Yeah,
But now.
It's always in the same place.
good.
So,
But I don't know in another reality.
real quick,
right.
Craven the Pally gives another reroll to Megan.
Thank you very much.
And Nodworthy gives a reroll. Oh my
Get
god.
ready for the catchphrases.
Well, all right then.
Thank
This
you,
is gonna
DJ
go-
Phoenix. Oh my god.
So well. I'm excited. Chat.
Yeah,
Start your engines.
Nodworthy gives a reroll to me. Now, I don't actually roll in this, but I use my rerolls as forced rerolls. So if one of you do well, I can spend this to make you try again and fuck it
Oh,
up.
yes.
But
Evil.
we have now hit $100 for the evening. Thank you so much. First off, our $125, at $125, spoilers kick in. And I will hand out to somebody just some piece of future information that they should have no rightful way of knowing that will totally change everything. However,
I have a red notebook, not blue one.
we have now unlocked catchphrases. So each doctor is going to be
Start sending
assigned a
them in.
catchphrase by the viewers, which you then must use as often as possible. And you can have a catchphrase too, sure. Why not?
We don't have time for sandwiches.
Just a pitch.
To say it all
Throwing it
the
out there.
time.
Rick and Dom, our guys over there, are going to pick these catchphrases and they will feed them to me over here as they figure them out. And otherwise, you are on your way to unit
Yes.
to see Martha with the ball. robotic drone thing.
That is what we're
good.
doing.
Cool. So you make it to Unit, and Unit, we will say that Martha is she is.
Here
at-
you go. I can't believe we took up smoking again.
I know.
I've been smoking years of our life.
Let's get a second.
Well, only a couple hundred.
Doesn't seem to matter that much. So many years.
You don't seem to be using them.
The years of the pipe.
Yes, so sorry if I caused that. Just really nice to have around.
I do believe you were the first.
Oh, thank you again, Chris.
Came from
Thank you for the bits.
Fitzgerald, was it?
Yeah, you make your way
F.
over.
Scott?
You
Yeah.
make your way over to Unit headquarters, and it's still
was very
snowing.
influential.
It's still snowing harder and harder and harder as you're going. You are still noticing that the snow is just picking up more, and you make it to Unit.
I want to
and,
catch one on my tongue.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. You catch snowflake on your tongue. I won't make you roll for that. That's easy. But I will make
Does
you.
it taste like lemon?
Yep.
Does it taste like lemon?
Yeah.
Doctor, we are. Yep.
Like a rift in time and space type lemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it been contaminated at all?
No.
It tastes like snow.
What? I'm gonna make you roll an alien roll to see if
Okay.
you can
Do
determine
it.
anything by tasting the snow.
4.
4.
Insight.
Oh, that's insight.
Better.
Yeah,
nice.
you.
There's no
I will give you an
glasses.
insight. Is that you taste it instantaneously? You get it's. This is not snow. This is. This is again some kind of bioelectric energy, more intense than any place else you've detected it from. It just crystallized.
Is
into
it
this.
cold? It is crystals?
Yes, it
cold.
looks like snow and it's cold like snow, but you can just tell from the taste that this is not snow. It's crystallized energy.
Does it taste like lemon, though?
Absolutely tastes like lemon.
I take a
Snow
scoop and I
tastes
add a
like
dash
lemon.
to my drink.
Are you saying it's not snow?
Definitely not snow. Definitely some sort of crystallized energy.
That doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound healthy.
I mean, it does add a really nice accent to a cocktail, but probably not healthy.
I
No.
agree, and I'd like to bundle as much as I possibly can.
Well, you get to unit headquarters, and immediately in the lobby of what is a very tall skyscraper, you are confronted by security guards. But oddly, you notice in this case, the security guards are actually Santarans.
Oh.
Uniformed in security guard outfits, and just sitting guarding the front gate of unit, where there is a metal detector scanner. And they welcome you. Oh, we're here to see.
Right, we're here for Martha.
Martha Jones.
Martha.
I haven't seen a Santaran at the front door in a while. Hello.
Right, not right.
This is not, this is
All
not
right.
really normally on
Oh,
Earth
what?
like this.
Santarans can't work security, eh?
No, you
Not
can't.
on Earth, generally.
Right, that's the point.
What have you
not
been
on
doing
Earth.
here?
Oh, don't be mad. Here, have a sip.
Mia, why don't you roll a human roll?
What have we become?
Don't worry, it really gets people to like you. I've definitely noticed that in the 1940s.
All right, I start taking notes.
You're 3, what did you get?
2.
2. So you want to get below your number. You were doing something human. So yeah, he takes the drink and sniffs at it.
Photographing.
He's like, thanks, but no thanks. And he hands it back to you.
All right.
And he's like, so what'd you say you were here to see?
Martha.
Huh?
Martha Jones.
This doesn't look like the unit I remember.
And he turns and he looks and says, 4 doctors
Yeah.
and an extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus one.
Plus one.
Plus one.
Right, yeah.
Desi
Kind of sniffs at
Roskamir,
you. Human, eh?
Yeah.
one of my more memorable traveling companions.
We were ginger.
All right. Walk through the metal detector.
Bye. And now walk through.
All right.
Excellent post.
And you nod and walk through, and you nod and roll through, and you nod and walk through, and you nod, and
I'm not going
the
to go
alarm
through
goes
that.
off.
That's- Well, obviously the alarm goes off. Fine, I'll empty it.
What all do you have in your pockets? I mean, do you really need all of these things?
Absolutely, you could run into an issue at any time or space.
Well, the Centaurans
that's
stand up, and they walk from behind their desk, sort of puffing themselves up to their full height, and they go, "It's not a metal detector. It's an alien detector."
Well, that's because I'm an alien.
Well, yeah, but
Bleeding Egypt.
Well,
but it says you're not a doctor.
you're not the doctor.
Why'd you
What do
say?
you mean by that?
Wait, but why'd you say
Well, I'm
you're
not
not
the doctor. We're all the doctor. I mean, it's a
No.
collective we.
No, my doctor said one of you was not actually the doctor.
Yeah, you're not the
When
doctor.
were you going
Not
to tell us
me.
that? Come
Well, I
on
didn't
now.
know which one of you it was, did I? I had to be careful.
Dresden, I am very
It's
disappointed in you.
Desi.
Oh.
Desi. You'll get it eventually.
4 Desies.
Yes, okay. Well, you know what? That's better than something else entirely. So, yes.
And as a troop of 4 more Centaurian security guards come marching down the hall, the security guard says, "Wouldn't have figured a bunch of doctors for hanging out with the master."
Hello.
What?
Just a moment, please. And I'd like to take my gecko and aim it at everybody.
It's always the one
coming in
who's
close.
How you get the TARDIS?
That's a question I'll answer some other time. But at the moment, everyone please up against the walls as quickly as possible. As I'm sure you're all very aware, this is not actually a sonic gecko. It's a laser gecko, and I'll kill everybody here.
Who's the master?
It's a terrible thing to do to a
you don't
perfectly
know.
innocent gecko.
You're in for a treat and a horrible, horrible surprise.
Yes.
Possibly death.
Death in a moment.
What?
No, but against the wall. Everybody up against the wall.
I would have you know
All right.
you're a bit outnumbered.
All right, master, we're gonna make you roll for this. See how intimidated everybody is. You
It's always the ones in the tweed jackets.
It always.
Always.
it's the
I
agent
knew
of
we were a
chaos.
bit too curmudgeon-y.
Just curmudgeon.
You think the bard?
Oh, thank you, Vivar.
That would be a failure. That's a human roll, I assume.
This is a human roll.
Great failure.
Well, yeah, nobody's super intimidated by you. The Centaurian security guards start moving right towards you and surround you very quickly.
Doesn't seem that difficult.
Well,
Or dangerous.
Oi,
it's not all in the geckos, you know. It's
I know he's the master and all, but do we also trust the Centaurans? None of this is supposed to be here.
that's
Right,
exactly
and
right.
also, why would the doctor have brought you there?
That's exactly right too. Yeah. Why?
Well,
did
Tell
I
us what
bring
you're
me-
doing
I'm not.
here.
The doctor didn't seem to know that my doctor wasn't in the TARDIS, so maybe it was an accident.
Well, I think we're all here by accident, Desi.
He actually knows my name.
See? I'm more of a doctor than you ever were.
Oh, come on, just because
Don't
I'm
take the doctor's name in vain.
He's always vain.
Are the
Always
what are the
happening.
Centaurans
You always
doing?
were.
They are just surrounding the master now, and we'll say Martha Jones is coming down the hall looking all business.
Hello, Meg. How doing? You're looking a little tired.
And one of the security guards puts his arm up when Martha gets noticed, and he's like, "Careful, it's the master."
I'm here for the exact same reason that all of these Egypts are, which is
Oh,
to
yeah?
find out
And
what's
what's the
going
reason?
on, why it's so snowy, and what happened to that terrible old man.
Doctors? Doctors?
Yes. How you doing, Martha?
Martha? Hello. Haven't seen you since
Apparently,
Hanukkah.
there's
Doing well.
3 of them.
Last time I saw him, also at Hanukkah.
Right, but which one of us do you like the outfit of better? Because we need some perspective. We had a little.
Is that really important right now?
I've always been partial to trench coats. Now,
That one earlier had a trench coat. Maybe it was that one you liked.
does someone want to explain to me what's going on?
You first?
You look. The orbs in the sky. You think they're normal, right?
They've been there forever.
The Centaurans. You think those are normal, right?
They've been there since last Thursday when we hired them.
You don't think they're normal, right?
No, this is not at all normal.
You are a very, very, very bad Time Lord. But I think that we should take the Master and question him.
I was going to say let him go, but
All right.
we'll go with that.
Martha,
Let's
look,
take-
he's the only one from our time. There's something messed up.
Let's take this upstairs. And with the Centauran guard, she starts marching you up to her office. Now, while that's going on, I get to hand out your catchphrases.
Okay, let's do this.
So, Sam, your catchphrase is Gallopin' Gallifrey. Gallopin' Gallifrey. Gina,
Yeah.
why me?
Oh, that's gonna sound great.
Why me?
Moody.
Mia, one more drink first.
Yup.
That seems appropriate.
That's almost Mia's catchphrase in real life.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but what is my doctor phrase?
Max, it's glitter time.
Wow.
It's glitter time. That's going to
Yeah, that's the
happen a
master's
lot.
catchphrase.
That's
It's
the
brilliant.
Williams real catchphrase.
We don't have one here
Why
for Megan. Oh, thank you, Captain Thunder.
Yay!
Woo. Captain's Thunder.
Captain Thunder.
All of the captains.
The future's been got.
So yeah, everybody's got your catchphrase now. Try and work it into conversation as often and casually as possible. If
Gallopin' Gallifrey.
Never
Very
casually.
casual.
Only
I will
in
totally
style.
work in my catchphrase. One more drink first.
all right.
Now I'll work in my catchphrase. You see what I did, guys?
Yep, that is definitely one of us.
This is why we bring the greatest professionals in the world. And
Only
Also
under this
me.
one roof.
oh, okay. And your catchphrase, Desi, is lick the science.
Lick the science. All right.
You can do it like lick it.
Well,
like
one
you're gonna
does
lick
What
'em.
I've
Yes.
been doing.
Yeah, no, I like it because it makes sense.
Well, she got the idea, and now she thinks it's great.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we make it $25 more, the next thing to unlock are spoilers, where one of these Gallifreyans will get a flash of future information that will be able to help them out here.
Yes, activate our doctorly precognition.
Doctorly precognition, which will make sense in the end, I promise.
Or it won't, because it's time you want me.
Yes.
We make no promises here, we're the doctor.
Well said. You get to Martha's office, and
With the master also?
with the master, who's being flanked by the Sontaran guards. He's not going anywhere.
Not in any way concerned by anything that's happening here.
Is there some Taran opera in the elevators? I need to
As a
know.
cucumber.
There is now
Amazing.
Sontaran opera in the elevators, and the Sontaran security guards kind of bounce their heads a little bit to it as they're. And yeah, you get to the office, and Martha takes the drone from you and hands it off to some unit scientists who begin scrutinizing and analyzing and scanning, and leave you, the doctors, Martha and Desi, to talk with the master if that's what you want to do.
That is.
Sure.
Look, is Martha gone and everyone's gone from
No,
here?
Martha's
Oh, no.
actually just standing
She's
leaning
there.
against the wall watching.
Okay, so
you know,
other people
the
went.
tough captain
they
in a
gave
police
it away
movie.
to the other people that
Yeah,
she was there.
they're off analyzing the thing. Martha's just letting you do your thing and watching this unfold.
Is there a computer anywhere?
A computer chair?
A computer.
Oh, a computer. Yes, there is. This is Martha's office, so on the desk. Sure.
All right, I'm going to go and start poking around on the computer.
Sure. That's an alien roll.
6.
Oh, okay. That's quite a
Right,
success.
I'm going to be doing a thing. Let me know when I can do that thing.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? Just before we get back to Gina's thing.
So there are paradoxes. There are orbs flying through the air. And we're supposed to believe that you're not involved.
I'm as involved as I'll leave. My TARDIS got called to this strange place. Your awful previous incarnation went off and fought some Cybermen, gave us absolutely no information at all. None of you remember this. So, I'm about as lost as Desi over here.
Yeah, I still don't know who this is.
Oh,
Gallifreyan, notorious garbage person.
Another one.
I'm the only person who one could easily say is more capable and intelligent than the Doctor.
And yet one never
excuse
would.
me.
One would.
I take the light for my Sonic like an interrogation light.
Sure.
Oh,
Sit
yes.
backwards on a chair.
Yeah.
All right, I'll ask the questions here. How are you? How are things?
Pretty good, outside
Yeah?
of obviously being here with a lot of you.
Keeping well?
Keeping well, yes. Time and space are holding together nicely, which I find mildly irritating, but livable.
Where were you? What were you hanging out?
Where was I? Cardiff?
Yeah, you were in Cardiff.
was in Cardiff,
Dodging the Time
minding my
Lords,
own
trying to get that
business.
TARDIS
Thank
back
you very
from
much. Paying off some overdue bills.
Oh, so you've settled down
Sure,
a
yes.
bit.
Absolutely.
That's all the questions I had. You go on. I just
All right,
wanted to check in.
what are you doing, Doctor?
Yes.
I am
you
pulling
doing,
up.
Doctor?
I'm going to be pulling up, like CCTVs and street cameras to see if I can catch any of the actual, assaults on the citizens.
Okay, does
I'd
anyone...
like to be photographing everything from over her shoulder if I possibly could.
No, you're in a chair being
Yeah.
guarded
You're
by
right.
two giant
Good.
centaurs.
Well, then, as long as the answer is no.
Yeah. You can try photographing her from your seat if you want.
The
but-
important thing is you were able to use that prop one more time.
As long
Yep.
as I can.
So does anyone want to help her? Give her a second die to see if...
Sure, computers are brilliant and I can definitely use them.
Yeah, go for it. Alien.
Whoa.
Reroll.
Bits, is that what that
think
was? No. What was that? Yeah?
I feel like the sound effects are out of sync with the...
Haha, exact same reroll.
Is this a new
No.
roll?
Absolutely not. Not even slightly.
Is this
Not
a new
even
roll
with a
or still
reroll.
a 6?
No, this is still your sixth,
Oh,
but if you
right.
want now, it's if they had succeeded, you would have gotten a second die, and you could have tried to raise the level of victory that you got.
I
Oh.
see.
But you still succeeded on your die. So
Well spent.
what I will say is you do a pretty exhaustive search. You're the doctor. You know how to work this
Right.
system. This is child's play to you. And you just search so fast. You go all the way back in time to the beginning of CCTV, and you cannot find one single glimpse of a person actually being attacked by the orbs.
Well,
What's happening over there?
I have absolutely no idea.
I'm still.
it seems everyone's just crazy.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, thank you, Don.
Well, yes, they're humans, but what else?
Not the good kind of crazy. Just, making it up. Or maybe they do believe it. Or maybe they don't.
That clears things up brilliantly.
Maybe they're getting attacked like in their homes or something like that. Like it's not-
Maybe the things are glitching and giving them false memories.
Ooh,
They're
it
memory
is a
balls
memory
indeed.
While they're talking about it, Sam, outside the door in the hallway,
Been around
you see the fourth Doctor, Tom Baker, stick his head in the door and wave at you, and then walk down the hall.
Oh, pardon. Just a moment. Have to go to the loo. Goodbye.
Yeah, they barely even turn around.
Yeah.
They're all arguing, and you go after him, and he.
I remember
Always
you.
loved keyboards.
No, you don't catch up to him as you
one of these on
come.
the
Hang on. As you come out of the office, you see him disappear around a corner, and you follow
Yeah,
him
go around
around
the
the corner, and then you see him go around another corner, and you follow him around that corner, and then when you turn into that corner, you see him walk all the way to the end of the hallway, past any office doors, and he gets down on his knees next to a radiator on the wall, and he puts his hand on it, and then he vanishes. Oh, meaning of night sends a carrier penguin. A fellow with an umbrella once said, "Chaos is how we learn." I'm glad to see you're learning plenty. Thank you, Meaning of Night.
I
Meaning
see
of Night,
you.
the designer
I see you.
of our carrier penguins.
All right. Because I am the doctor and therefore made of good ideas, I'm going to go up to that radiator and put my hand on it without
Sure.
scanning it or doing anything whatsoever.
You
I don't need to tell my friends about this.
Yeah, why don't you roll a science roll? And we'll say since you are a little bit inspired and intrigued by the presence of Dr. Four, this has become a little emotional for you, so you can roll 2.
Brilliant. I succeed on one of them with a doctory bit. Timey-wimey.
You succeed on one of them. With...
I roll a 5.
Oh, you roll 5.
My number's
okay.
5.
You got your
So
number.
it's a timey-wimey roll.
So right, you're clever. So you got an insight. All right, yeah. You put your hand on it, and there is a feeling, or the lack of a feeling, that is normally there. Like, as a doctor, you are attuned to the vibrations of the universe much more than your average creature or being. But when you put your hand here, you almost feel nothing. And you sort of, you poke and you stick your finger inside, and what you seem to determine is that beyond the radiator, just inside, there is a void of nothingness.
Well, that's not supposed to be there. I'm sonicking it with my totally very operational sonic pencil.
And with a cry of Gallop and Gallifrey.
Yes.
As you scan it sonically, and the sonic, it confirms that insight. What you are seeing is that while everything in the universe vibrates at some frequency or another, there is a void that doesn't vibrate at all. There is nothingness behind the radiator in the wall.
Gallop and Gallifrey indeed. All right, now I rejoin the group.
All right, yeah.
Instead of acting like a scummy party stiller.
As you walk in the door, I'm like still interrogating, but asking super dumb questions.
Sure.
Like, how's the weather in Cardiff?
And I'm just sitting at the table next to them.
63 and sunny.
Why me?
Where'd you get the jacket?
Well,
Stole it from the TARDIS.
while this is going on, all of
yours.
you just begin to notice that the snow outside has become so overwhelming that it's
How many
almost
inches?
blocking out the view. The accumulation on the ground is weird. It's like, what? You know what? I'm going to make you make an alien roll.
Just
4. I get an insight.
Okay.
I'm great at rolling for snow and nothing else.
Yeah, that's weirdly true tonight.
Dr. Druid.
Yeah.
Your insight is you notice that the snow seems to be, despite the fact that it's getting harder and harder and harder and harder, like the whole time that you've been here, doesn't really seem to be accumulating at all on the ground. You look down and like the ground looks like it just has the same sort of light dusting that it's had the whole time.
I really want a snow cone.
So Martha, love what you've done with the place. Do you normally avoid that hallway down there? By which I mean, is it normally a void?
Excuse me?
In the hallway, it's the radiator. It's not. Like there's nothing there. Like it's actually a void. Did you do that as a decorating thing? Does that affect like the
Feng shui?
that one? Oh, we get so brilliant.
I don't know what you're talking about, Doctor.
All right, doctors,
Doctor?
trash bag, Desi. There's a void in the hallway where a radiator should be. We were there, and then we weren't.
Did you taste it?
There was really,
You should always lick the science.
though quite a positive insight. It's not lemony so much as nothingy.
Right. I've got an idea. Why don't you all go check it out with Martha, and I'll keep an eye on the master.
absolutely. Go get away from me.
Well, yeah, you agree. Martha's, show me. And you get up and you, she follows you out of the room and you go with?
No.
or- well, you know, we say,
No, I
haven't
stay
done
behind.
anything.
I'm
Trust
looking
yourself,
out the
don't
window
you?
now.
I'm going to even say, yeah, it barely even matters because you're
No,
barely a
I'm
step
staying.
out the door when you turn out the door and you see Cybermen coming up the hallway.
Oh, no.
Doctor?
Upgrades. Undesirable. Outside. No, thank you. Too many Cybermen.
I get it.
Martha picks up a radio and guards and turns like, isn't this the bit where we run?
The master isn't like tied to the chair or anything like that?
No, he was just flanked by the
Pose
guards.
absolutely no threat.
Oh no, we got less kinky.
Why? Do you want him to be tied to the chair?
No, I was gonna untie him.
Oh, okay. Because you can have him tied to the chair and like wheel him down the hallway. and, like, tie him to the chair.
I just didn't want him to die by
Okay,
Cybermen.
that's very
I'm a loving doctor.
Yeah, you're a loving doctor. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, the Cybermen coming up the hallway. You grab the master and you're making a run for it. Is that the deal or what?
Yes,
Sure.
run.
Making a run for it.
All right.
I love the running bit.
I get this part.
All right. Why don't we start running away from something? Sounds like a human roll. So, everybody, roll 1.
Okay, I was like, how passionate do we feel about not being upgraded?
4, very passionate, right?
Oh, that's a good point. Everybody should roll 2, I guess.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
Unless you want to be upgraded, you got
But don't I get an insight or something?
Yeah, you'll get an
Absolutely
insight.
on that. I'm very okay with
A 3.
that.
Okay, so that is a success and what was that? A human roll? If you're being human, you want to roll under your number. You got, what was your number again? 4. Oh yeah, so that's 2 successes.
I got a success and a fail.
Success and a fail.
Success and a clever.
Success and a clever.
Success and a fail.
Success and a fail.
I got a success, and then I rolled my number.
Oh, okay, so
2
okay.
insights.
3 insights,
insights.
right?
3 insights.
We are so insightful when we're running.
But everybody made
It
one
helps.
basic success.
Yes.
Right?
We
Okay.
are not to be upgraded this day.
What we will say is you have all successfully run up the hallway. The Cybermen are behind you. The guards are trying to hold them off, but Santaran warriors, brave as they are not much match for the Cybermen when they put their mind to something. And you are running. And,
I'd like to address the Cybermen, if I possibly could, once they've had their insights.
They're very
Yeah,
chatty.
okay, you'll get your chance. You are pulling the master down the hallway, successfully avoiding the Cybermen. When your sonic candle goes off, it has completed a scan that you had started way earlier. And what you detect is that the 5 of you have a completely different bioelectric signature than everything else, all the other people around you, and that that's all I'm going to give you there.
Okay.
Completely different, as if the 5 of you are
Right.
just unique in this world. Who else got an
course we
insight?
are.
You got an insight.
You got an insight.
And you got an insight. Yeah, wow, it's so many
Everybody
insights.
look under your chair.
Inside?
So you also, what we will say is, what's a good insight to give you? Sure. Your insight is.
It takes me a while, but I do get there.
Yes, you're really thinking about it. You're going over the data that has been picked up by your sonic pencil, and
Definitely
Is it
operational.
how to solve the game? Is that the insight? That
not quite yet.
Win.
Yes.
Don't die.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, no, your
Thanks.
insight as your scan comes up is that the snow falling from the sky, the bioelectric energy that
Crystal
the
bits.
crystals that you detected, they are themselves alive.
Yep.
I ate one.
Hey, thank you,
Yeah, we
Lawrence.
Good sound
We ate
effect.
a lot
We
of
totally
them.
ate them.
I have bad news to tell you about your intestinal flora, but yes.
Yeah, they are alive and they are beginning to sort of cake around the building. You are starting to notice through the windows. Your scan is also picking up that it's like barnacle on the side of a ship, just sort of starting to accrue on the side of the building.
I'm like innocently drinking the drink that still has.
Galloping
like, what?
Gallifrey, put that down.
One more drink first.
Inside.
And you also get an insight. You, after the two of them report their insights out loud, you sort of stop running for a second and you think about it and you say to yourself, I feel like I've definitely run into some sort of living snow before. Something, there were Yetis involved.
Does anyone know anything about Yetis and with snow
Tons.
that's what?
No, tons about Yeti.
Oh, you do. Well,
We all do,
this seems
presumably.
familiar, and something to do with Yetis, the living snow and Yetis.
Yeah, you have this like half memory. It's, you feel like living snow, Yetis, they go together. You've dealt with something, but just for some reason you can't get it. You can't pull that memory up.
You all should remember this, right? Because you're all beyond my current. You all know me, right? Yetis and living snow is something I can't quite remember what it is, but
Do we
something.
do we have a similar block on, like, if we try to remember it?
You can roll for it. First, Blind Seer has sent a carrier penguin for Megan. Tie 2 birds together. Though they have 4 wings, they cannot fly. Think about it.
Yeah. That seems like a mean thing to do. I don't think I'll ever do that thing. But this is true. This is true.
Thank you for the advice, Blind Seer. We are just about
winged
$20 away from introducing a game-changing spoiler of some kind. So yeah, do you want to roll
Kiss us.
to see if you have a similar memory block?
Yep.
6. What kind of roll was it?
This is an alien roll.
Brilliant.
All right, that's above.
I also
So
rolled a
that's
6.
a success.
Beautiful. Are we all rolling for memory?
I don't know. I
No,
won't
no,
remember.
just me as a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mia.
Got this.
They're just.
Drinking helps you remember.
You do have a little bit of a memory block, but you have sort of been able to think your way around it, and there are 2 words that just keep coming back to your head. Great intelligence.
All right. I'm with you. I'm with you, Draco. We've got.
It's not even a mind dance. Okay. You
I
got to do
know.
the all right. So.
It's fuzzy, but I something about the great intelligence.
And on that, before you have a chance to react, from the other, you have reached a intersection between hallways, and while there are Cybermen chasing you down one hallway, you look down the other hallway, and streaming at you as fast as they can possibly move are Daleks. 6 or 7 of them. And they are just full on exterminate, exterminate, exterminate.
Waiting.
Is anyone else finding it?
There we go.
Boy.
Galloping Gallifrey. I'm not
Finding
into
it
this.
at all odd.
Perfect companion.
Every single thing that you hate keeps showing up here at the same time.
And while
I'm
you say
here,
that,
they're here,
you look
they're
down one of
here.
the other corridors, and coming up that corridor, you see, let's say, let's say positioned in that corridor right at the end, as soon as you look into it, there are weeping angels right there.
I don't hate you. I just despise you.
I don't hate you at all. Also, no one take your eyes off the statue, please. Don't blink. And then I take another drink, and then I remember that they're alive things, and I spit it back into my cup.
Yeah, you don't want to lick that silence.
I mean, I'm just saying that. Damn, I blinked.
I've been thinking that. Yeah, you're the non-blinker.
That
Come on.
just-
you
I
go.
As long
think-
as we're all looking at one point, right? We can blink every now and then, just as long as we don't all do it together.
Martha reaches open and opens up a nearby stairwell, and this way,
thank
fast. She stares at the weeping angels to hold them in place.
All right, I'm running. I run.
I despise literally everything about this path of travel, and I go.
Yes. So into the stairwell.
Into the stairwell we go.
And you go, and Martha slams the door and locks it. Turning around, you see the weeping angel come right up to the other side of the glass, but is now trapped beyond the door. And Martha, follow me, and takes off down the stairs.
Yep.
And you all follow Martha. You wind flight after flight, and then she finally pulls you off, and she says, "The detention cells are this way. Maybe we can hide in one of there. In there. We're not going to be able to escape, but they won't be able to get in either."
That seems like a very bad plan. Let's do it.
Well, what if you?
I pull out my sonic screwdriver and point it suspiciously at Martha.
Doctor?
Aye. I'm gonna pull out my gecko and aim it at Martha as well.
I
Come out
wouldn't.
with us one more time, and it's glitter time. You understand what I'm saying? I'll light you up like that goddamn Christmas derby. I don't know what that is.
I don't think any of us
Like
know
a
what that
Christmas
is.
derby.
You know it.
What are you doing, Doctor?
No offense, thingy, but you're trying to get us into a detention cell, and even this one's from the same universe as us, so I'd rather not go in the detention cell. Thanks. Sorry.
Why don't you roll science roll, and let's say you roll 2 because you're passionate about this.
Okay.
Does anyone
I'd like
want to
to
try and
assist.
help her?
That seems like
Absolutely.
that
Okay.
seems like a gecko-based
They're
assistance.
aiming. This seems like their role.
Ooh,
Clever.
hey. Clever girl.
Oh, you got it?
I'm clever.
Oh, you're clever.
Damn right.
I wouldn't go that
Mess
far.
about this gecko.
I got 2 2s. What was it supposed to be? Alien roll?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be high? Low?
Alien roll, you want to roll above your number.
Yeah, I failed both times.
You failed both times. Your scan doesn't detect anything, and Martha just says, I really think we ought to get into the cell, Doctor.
Why don't some of us go in the cell and some of us stay here? Like me.
I think Meg's right. How about the doctors go in the cell?
Oh no.
I
After you.
How about we all get in the cell?
As much as I love a good Hell in the Cell match, can't call a TARDIS there, no way out. Sounds like maybe leave the building. Leaving the building. Brilliant.
That does
yes.
sound like a good plan. Yes, I like this one's plan. This doctor.
What do you say, Martha? With us or against us?
We won't make it.
You
That
seem to
was
have information that you haven't shared with us.
They were all over the hallways. We'll never make it.
Wow.
We've made it this far.
Right, and you should know this building better than anyone, so there should be another way out, right? It's huge.
Or a different place to hide rather than the detention cells.
Not really into hiding, actually.
Yeah, I'm with
Running.
you. I think
Not hiding.
Running
Running.
sounds good, yes.
Yeah, running. Love a good run.
Martha looks very cornered.
Look, we like you. We think you're nice. We value your opinion.
I don't.
But, shush. Also, so sorry. I'm really not going to go in there. If one of you wants to go in there and make sure it's fine with Martha, then at least the other ones of us could get you out, maybe.
Martha shakes her head and sort of smiles. And she says, I suppose this part is over. And she reaches and she opens up a door behind her. And out of the door flood Daleks. 6 of them just shoot out and surround you all.
Ooh, and instead of... I'm like scared, alternating between...
Wine.
That worked pretty well.
Alternating between fear and being like, I told you, I told you, I told you. Did I say it? Thingy is bad.
Martha, well, I think. Maybe not.
I want to scan a Dalek.
All right, roll science roll.
Yes, this will be brilliant.
Make it
Will
2
go
because
very
you're
well.
probably pretty passionate, given that you are at the end of a Dalek laser.
That's a roll high roll, and that was not good, so I'm going to start the reroll train because this
Yep.
might be a train team. There we go, it's a
Nice.
6.
All right. You scan the Dalek, and it confirms a lot of the things that you have picked up. This Dalek is also just hemorrhaging this bioelectric energy. It's just pouring into the room. The whole air seems filled with it ambiently, more so than before. The storm outside seems to have just raised the levels in the air everywhere. And as you start scanning the Dalek, you notice something. The little ripples and almost like in the fabric of space-time itself that seem to be reacting to your sonic. And you hear Martha say again, this phase is over. Exterminate them. And with that, the Dalek lasers charge up to life. And everybody roll to try and
Not be
avoid-
exterminated.
to not be exterminated. We're going to call this a human roll.
Yay.
I feel like it's very important that I not get exterminated for both of your sakes.
Yes, please. Ask
Are we
about my
passionate
number.
about this, by the way?
You got your number?
About
yeah, you
living?
yeah, you're passionate about
Okay,
it.
cool, good.
Case?
Much better. Yay, not extermination.
We did 2.
We did not get exterminated.
Yeah.
Clever.
I got a 1.
All right, so that's 2 clevers.
I got a clever.
So everyone avoided being
fine.
exterminated?
Yes.
Wow, lucky bastards.
I needed to die.
Wow, okay, yeah, no. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to force Sam to reroll.
All right. Let's go. This was a roll low.
This was, alien.
This was human roll.
There's a human roll, right? Yeah, no, so it was a human roll. Okay.
Wait, you have to roll low?
Human rolls roll
Yeah.
low. 1? Yeah. All right, so you're okay.
Alien, you
Six
want to
bad?
roll?
Yeah,
6
6
is
is
very
bad.
bad.
Oh, then I did die.
You did die.
Wait, you have one success though.
But you had us one success.
Clever
so
is
you
a
didn't-
success.
you have one
Oh,
success.
that's right.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
as long as
It's
you
a
have one
success. You're
success,
good. You're good. Okay, don't die.
I did not die.
So you got a clever. And
You're very cool. You're
thank you,
very. I
Jeff.
want us to live to be cool.
Yeah.
So you got a clever and you got a
I am
clever?
cool.
And I got
Highly
it.
clever.
3?
Oh, 3 clevers.
3?
Clever.
Well, what I will do is I'll just wrap all your insights up into one. And what I will say is that as you are standing there, a swell of confidence overtakes you as you suddenly realize nothing's going to happen. And you just stand there and the Dalek's laser and the
Amazing.
amazing, yeah,
Very nice
The sound of a Dalek laser.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Dalek lasers, which now sound kind of cheerful and bright.
They upgraded for
Oh no! Don't.
Cyberman user friendliness.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
these are-
not yeah.
Sounds so glittery.
Those lasers
know,
just
it's
sort
time
of
it
pulsate
might.
with energy, looking like they're about to shoot, but they don't. We'll say, Mia, you step forward and you sort of say, like you said, this phase is over, Martha. I think you can get rid of all this now. And on that, you just see the world start to pixelate everything, and it keeps pixelating more and more and more until it just sort of dissolves into component snowflakes and pulls apart right in front of your eyes. And the 5 of you wake up, and you are in what looks like the dungeon of a castle, a medieval castle, and you are all handcuffed to the walls. You have handcuffs that are just iron rod. And the 4 of you have these sonic handcuffs on. I won't even make you roll for it. You recognize them as sonic handcuffs that you cannot get out of, even as doctors. Or
this
certainly
is just
no
I
easier
hate
than she
this.
can get out of hers.
I hate this so
Pretty
much.
clever.
And
Who would take the time to
annoying.
make handcuffs
Well,
sound?
can you get out of them? I think is the question.
No.
What about mine?
Yeah.
You can. You can get these off, and maybe I can do something to get those off of most of you.
Can anybody fish for their Sonic?
What about fishing? It's hard to pull.
Does anyone want to make a
Oh,
fish
you
for
mean
your sonic
different
roll?
fish?
Didn't mean like that.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes.
Let's make
Or
a fish
can
for your
we-
Sonic roll.
Is there like
Sonic roll.
the time you can pull anything out of your pocket?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
This is a really
Yeah,
good time to
yeah,
make a
yeah.
call.
I can just do that without rolling.
Yep, yeah, you get one of them.
I'm going to take a lock picking kit out of my pocket and roll it, or like kind of nudge it or slide it over to Desi.
Okay, I could probably try to figure this out. Thanks.
Don't worry, we can walk it through you.
Oh, good. Thank
Hey,
you.
thank you, GFW Scott.
Ooh, thank you.
What is that?
We're so close. Or is that it?
Is that it, or are we just?
You said 20,
we're
right?
20. Oh,
15
I guess we're like $5 short.
$5 out.
$5
short. Okay, we're almost there.
Right.
$5 more, and I will give them a huge spoiler.
We
that
want
will-
spoilers.
All right.
It's
I'd-
cheating. I love it.
I'd like a spoiler. I'd like to know
We're
how to-
rolling to go fish.
Yes, you are rolling to go fish. Oh wait,
No, that was a pull.
that was,
for
that was just a
lockpick.
pull,
That was
right?
a
For
pull.
lockpick. Okay, so you got the lockpicks now.
Right. So if I wanted to try to use it, what would
There's
that
a little pamphlet in there that's a tutorial for humans, human languages. It'll tell you how to pick it.
We'll call that a alien roll.
be? Okay. So is that helping? Am I right? Or would that just be one die?
Well, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pick the lock of my shackles.
No, let's call that. That's a real roll. You're not helping someone, so it's like we'll pick it 2 because you're probably passionate about.
I'd like to
getting
help. I know a lot
You wanna
about
help?
picking locks.
Okay.
I can walk you
Yeah,
through
you'll
some
roll.
of the
You do.
Roll to
ins
give
and outs
advice.
of
We'll call
doing
that an
criminal
alien
activity.
roll also.
Okay.
That seems strongly brand.
By the way, while we're waiting to find out the results of that, JPC guy sends a carrier penguin. Some people live more in 20 years than others do in 80. It's not the time that matters, it's the person. That is actually true.
True.
Spoken like a true doctor.
Yeah, that's right. And some red shirt sends a carrier penguin. Quick, someone call for River Song.
Yes. We're trying to get the spoilers.
The spoilers are this
We want
close.
Was I aiming for a human or an alien roll?
Alien.
Oh, then I failed terribly.
Wow.
Sorry,
You have not been good at
everything's
helping
You
me.
are not a smooth criminal.
No.
That's a 1. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Yep.
Sure.
There you go.
We also have a table full of 3 rerolls.
Right?
All right.
That's a 6. I did it.
All right, yeah.
Hey!
Okay.
Very, very important.
You have
Can
got
you-
your cuffs
Quite
off.
clever.
Can you please get that whiskey cup out of my pocket and give it to me?
Really? Is
while we wait.
Galloping
While
down
we
everywhere,
wait.
your priority.
Give
Right.
him
No,
anything.
you know what? First, why don't you tell me how to get these off of all of you? Do you know?
Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't be in them.
Really? There's no way. You don't have anything in your pockets.
What is around the cell?
Yeah.
All I have is a lot of watches and pipes. I basically
Around
took
the
everything I
what
could
do you
out of
think
the
you would find in
TARDIS.
the cell? No, you don't see any guards
Any
on the
skeletons
inside.
on the ground?
No skeletons.
Anybody being flogged?
No, it's just the 5 of you chained to the
Is
walls.
it day? I guess we wouldn't know. We're in a dungeon.
Yeah, you're in a dungeon. You can't see. There are no windows.
Does it taste like day?
Make the science.
Yes, it tastes like day.
Oh,
I'll give you that.
well, it's daytime. About 11 a.m.
It's very strange. That's you. But if we should drink, help you get out of those.
It would.
I don't know if I
Not.
believe you.
The end of the sentence is not. It
Okay, all right.
would.
Yeah, I believe you.
Come on, don't rat us out.
Can I look around the room, the cell that we're in, and see if I can, I don't know, just push on doors or see if there are any bricks
Sure,
loose or
absolutely.
anything like that? Okay.
The rest of you are all still just chained up?
I'd like to figure out how to get out of this.
You need
It's
to
about
invest
11 a.m.
Yay!
Oh, here we go.
Spoilers.
Wow, okay, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Let me see here. Let's say, well, let's say as you are chained to the wall, you start searching around. Why don't you roll for that now?
Okay.
We'll get back to the spoilers in a
What am I,
moment.
human?
We'll call this searching for a way out. This sounds like a human roll, I guess.
Okay.
It's sort of athletic.
3 under my 5. I did it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's say you find what you think might be a loose brick right near where the door lock connects to the wall, and you start fiddling with it a little.
Okay. I think that I might have found a loose brick. I'll see if I can pry it out.
Oh, maybe there's notes behind it. Ooh.
Maybe.
Spoilers.
And while you're doing that, you hear, like, out in the hallway, like a pop, and then you hear someone be like, damn, these things just always a few inches off. And then you hear another pop, and then you hear another pop, and Captain Jack Harkness jumps into your cell with you. And he looks around, and he's like,
I straighten my hair as best I can on the side of my sleeve.
I do the opposite of straighten to my hair.
How did you get in here? Who are you?
Lots of chest puffing.
well, I'm Captain Jack. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Do you all know him? You seem to.
Intimately.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's a good guy, right? Helpful?
Yeah,
He is a guy.
I'm a good guy.
It's
I'm a
sort
good
of
guy.
hard to tell, Martha, last time.
don't-
We don't
don't-
know. Do you want to keep us in this cell or do you want to get us out of it?
Oh, by the
I?
way, we're all the doctor. Sorry, guys. The time it gets mixed up. We're all the doctor.
Except that one.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, and
and
that
not
one.
that one
is
either.
also not.
So really 3 of us are the doctor.
I mean, I know.
Everyone's very pointy here.
Good.
I'm not here by coincidence.
I don't know.
It's been that sort of day.
Well, my day's been crazier than that. You know, what I have to tell you is I was just popping through time, having a great, doing my thing, doing my Captain Jack thing.
No details necessary.
Having adventures, meeting people, seeing folks, that kind of thing. And then I got this communique on my Time Police communication device, and it was an emergency message from one of you, Doctor.
Which one?
He said it was number 10.
Yeah, it must have been 10.
But it was only a written message, so I'm not exactly sure.
We saw him.
Yeah, what he asked me to tell you, and he said, what he has figured out since he last saw you.
Yes, yes,
Have you guys seen anything?
Yes, quite so. Yes.
How's he looking? Good? Good? Yeah?
Very
The
good.
hair
We
still
always
like
look
he's
good.
the hair still
Very
covered in
good.
sand
Yeah.
and hanging out with a lot of Cybermen. I don't really. Hopefully he's dead, which
All right, I
would.
buy
What
that.
he meant to say was he looked
Indicate a lot.
very, very good.
We did. We looked
Well,
quite good.
what he said is that he's figured out that these drones have been released by the Great Intelligence to steal the memories of all the people living in certain timelines, living in certain time periods that seem to stretch from ancient times all the way to the present day. If they are not stopped soon, it's going to be disastrous, because when they steal someone's memories, that person stops making the decisions that they used to make in the timeline. And bit by bit, those little differences build up on each other. It's almost as if the entire timeline is rusting and grinding to a halt at once.
It starts tasting like lemon and the whole timeline goes sour.
I'm sorry?
You heard us.
No, darling, I know how you feel about the handcuffs, but help.
Oh, sonic handcuffs. Not exactly my department, but maybe I can help. Let me see what I can do. Who wants to roll to see if Captain Jack can help you?
I'll roll
kind
for
of role
Captain
does it
Jack.
Oh, thank you, JPC.
Hey!
What's up?
Thanks.
Is that a human roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call that a human roll. Who wants to see, give him
You're very human.
the confidence boost he needs to pull this off?
I'm feeling very human about Captain Jack.
Okay. Well, I'll say you can roll 2 because you're passionate about getting out of these things.
I
About
don't
getting
think
out of
that's
these
where
things,
their
yeah.
passion is actually focused right now.
Yes, you're passionate about Captain Jack and in his presence.
Success.
Success! Well, Captain Jack, he pulls a little lockpick kit, sonic lockpick kit out from his belt, or from his jacket, and he goes to work on all of you, and one by one he releases you from the sonic cuffs.
Thank you very much. So, Desi, what have you been finding over there?
Well,
Anything?
I just found that this brick is loose, but I stopped trying to pry it off. Maybe we can keep trying. See if we can
Absolutely.
get out.
Let's see if we can.
One of us who's not the master Sonic the Brick.
What's wrong with me, sonicking?
Oh.
Do you want that list in
nothing.
alphabetical order or chronologically?
Yes, you start listing and I'll take care of the brick.
I'll help her with the brick.
Sure.
She's drunk so much
roll
she's actually
human
listening.
first. Make a human roll, see if you can help.
I want to scan Jack to see if we are different than him or if he is like us.
Go
the
for it. That's an
bioelectric
alien
bits.
roll.
Bioelectric
Yeah.
and stuff.
Do I want a low number or a high number for human?
This is a
Insight.
human
You want a
roll,
low.
so you want to roll low.
Oh, I failed.
You failed.
We have rerolls.
Insight.
We have a table
Oh, yeah.
full
You
of
have a
rerolls
table full of rerolls too. You got an insight?
Yep, I got a rear.
All right. What I'll say is that you scan Jack. Were you pushing these out to the bowl?
Yeah.
Or okay. Yeah. If you scan Jack and your scan verifies that Jack is just like you.
Oh.
I failed both times.
You failed both times, so Jack is just sort of standing there amused, watching you sort of try.
I'm like very nervous because Jack is there, and I'm just like I keep
Diego
like,
who?
I keep looking at him, but I'm not paying attention to the brick. And
I understand. I
Maybe if you
understand.
put that drink down.
I've stood close to Barrowman. I get it. I get it.
Doctor, please step aside and let a master handle this, all right? Desi, if you would, let's inspect a brick.
All right.
All right, good.
Now you
Squeeze
are
her
also
time
you
over
don't
here.
need her help to do it, so you can just roll one while
Okay.
he's.
Of course, can't see it. It's a 3. That's a success under my 5, right? It's human. was
Yeah,
it?
that's just
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. Right, we're just gonna you, and that thing just like breaks off the wall.
Sometimes it just
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Watch the VOD.
Oh, we will.
Gift.
And yeah, that thing
No
just
fun.
comes right off the wall. Oh, JPC guy gives a reroll to Sam.
Yay!
Yay!
Dr. Sam DeLive.
Dr. Deluxe.
And yeah, that thing just pops right off the wall. The brick just pulls in, and the lock just sort of dangles there. And you push the dungeon door open.
Well, that was easy.
Anything
Well-
behind it?
The four of you are very impressed. You just broke a big giant brick off the wall of what looks like an ancient castle. So that's pretty impressive.
There's a reason.
Yeah, I'm going, wow, but still looking at Jack.
There's a reason you keep me around. Just saying.
And Jack is looking right back at you.
Thank you.
When are you going to come
Doctor,
visit
you're
me and
incredibly
Diego
helpful.
again?
Oh,
Oh,
I'll be back.
that was a fun weekend.
I look forward to it.
So
Dungeon!
So yeah, outside in the hallway, you look. There's just a hall. It goes left and right. At either side, you see the glow of torches leading towards other hallways. That kind of thing.
I don't see anyone out here. I guess we can pick a direction, right? And go.
Forward is good. In time and movement with your feet.
I've always been partial to left.
Let's go left then.
I thought it was the other way. I can't remember.
All right, so you head off towards the left,
Yep.
arbitrarily, and you are making your way slowly, cautiously into the hall. And as soon as the five of you are in the hall, you hear intruder alert, and one of those little robot drones swoops around a corner and is coming at you.
Hold up there, little buddy.
Alien roll.
This will go well. This will go well. It went well. Eventually.
Y'all have given Sam so much power with the reroll pile. It's true. It's like unstoppable Sam.
I love you. I love you so much.
Quit trying to milk more rerolls out of these nice people.
No, I appreciate what I have.
Well, yeah, that drone just pulls to a halt right in the air in front of you.
There you go, little friend. Now, what are you trying to do?
This feels like a separate task. Roll another alien roll. Yeah, alien roll. This technology you're dealing with.
This will go well.
Did I get an insight on Jack? I don't remember.
Did you get insight on Jack? Yeah, he's the real deal.
That was
That wasn't what I was rolling. Is there
That was what you
anything
wanted. Oh, you want additional insight? Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
No, so did I. And then I was like, I don't remember learning a thing. Or a second thing.
Keep failing, it's good.
Oh, thank you, Blind.
It's blindy.
Oh, by the way, we are still $25 from. Well, we had time rewritten again. $25. The next, if we make it to the next tier, we'll get another round of rerolls. Another 3 rerolls for the table. We still have the first set of rerolls for the table because y'all have been so crazy generous tonight. Yeah, I guess we'll just see how that goes. Unless Dom, do you want to skip ahead to the next one since we have rerolls on the table, or just want to keep going with what we got? What do you think?
No, keep going with
Keep going what we got. Yeah, cool. All right, we'll roll with it.
We'll
You
re-roll
are
with it.
doing, I have no idea.
Sonic pencil. All right, so you were waiting for an insight about
The
Jack,
only way I can't
right?
snap it.
Yep.
Okay, your insight about Jack Harkness is that while everyone else is doing their thing that they were talking about, you were talking to Jack, and he confided in you that when Dr. Ten wrote to him and asked him, Dr. Ten told him where you were and asked him to come help you escape your situation. Mm-hmm. He felt that there was something off about the language, and he thought maybe Dr. Ten was not really the person sending the message. He's like, I don't know why, I've known that guy a long time, just can't tell you what it is, something about the language in this message that he sent just didn't...
Too many emojis?
No, maybe not enough, if anything.
I've got a question.
Was there an eggplant?
Yeah.
You're talking to a doctor. You went and found some doctor who outed me. You went and followed some doctor. Why do you keep showing up all over hell and back and never sticking around?
That's rather what we do, isn't it?
But the 3 of you are sticking around.
I'm like shaking.
It's only been a day.
I'm shaking a cocktail in this awkward silence.
I don't buy it for a second. The first time we see the doctor, he whooshes off with a bunch of Cybermen doing some mess with a sonic screwdriver I've never even seen. Sonics can't do that. I know how they work. And he's sending you goofy messages with not enough emoticons. What was you even doing?
Oh, going into a void. You
Going
wanted to
into a
avoid
void.
me.
Who
That
is
seems
this guy?
doctorly.
Don't
Master.
Don't worry about it.
It's a master.
I'm the master.
See, if you tell him, he's gonna get mad.
He likes the
Right.
name.
I finished making my drink very, very nicely and daintily, and it's perfect. And then I pour it over the halted orb.
You pour your drink over the orb,
Brilliant.
hoping to.
I want to see if it's also still broken, if it shorts out or anything, because all the other ones in the simulation were broken.
Oh, you want to see if this orb is broken?
Yeah.
This is a new drink, right? Not the one with all the.
The one that's
snowmen.
alive, yeah. No, shaker, remember?
That's right, the shaker. I didn't know if they just sort of
Where are
poured
you
it in.
getting all of this?
He knows what he's doing.
Californian technology, baby.
You pour.
Why do I ask?
You pour your drink over the orb while the rest of them are just standing there, sort of watching you. Like,
why
what the
not?
hell?
Why not?
And the orb, for seconds, it crackles with electricity for a second, and then it sort of says environmental anomaly detected, and suddenly it like heats up, evaporating the drink off of it, and then cools back down, but still just hovers in air in front of you.
Oh, so
By
this
the way,
one's real.
You, courtesy of Blind Seeker, get another reroll.
Thank
you,
Blind
Blind
Seeker.
Seeker.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to everybody for just
Yeah.
overwhelming me with rerolls tonight.
It's brilliant.
Wow, just the power they have. All right, yeah, so
So this
It's not
one's
broke.
real, not a simulation, just so everyone's aware. Also, it owes me a drink.
Well then, how come you're with us? And not even trying to kill us? That's unusual for you.
Well, I like to get to the end of my riddles before I make any decisions of my own. Don't worry, I'm
Ow.
sure I'll get around to killing you in due time.
Don't worry, he doesn't know what he's talking about. That sounds like a cover-up. He's just as lost as us. Let's keep walking. This orb's it's not doing anything.
Well, come on, puppy. It's my puppy now, right? I scanned it. That was
I thought you meant Jack.
No, it was a
I was like, good guess.
Oh,
The relationship
not
you two
outside
have.
of the
Jack's
TARDIS.
like, ooh, and then he
so
realizes you're
forward.
talking to the orb. He's like,
You broke me. I remember that pet name.
So what you say? Yeah, you say, "Come on, puppy," and the orb says, "Select a destination,"
Exit.
Outside.
and it bleep 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 bleep, and then just shoots down the hallway.
Follow the Robo Puppy.
All right, what does he
Not
say?
canine, but it'll do.
You all follow the robo
For
puppy.
sure. We definitely do.
All right.
It's my friend now.
You follow the robo puppy, and it leads you through the hallways of this dungeon, and it is in fact an old castle. And from the smells, in the air, you are getting the sense that you are, as usual, somewhere in England. Yeah, it's a little dank in here. It's covering up. You can't quite geolocate based on smell alone, but you know pretty close to where you're at. And this castle has definitely a medieval vibe to it, although you can't quite tell what year it is, just from smell alone.
What are the archways? Do they have keystones yet?
Yeah, Rick. How much did you research? The castle.
The answer is, and you are you're just taking off, following this thing, and
No one in cells, right?
no,
like
all
an
the other
empty-
cells are open and empty. And you're just running by them one by one, open, empty cells, and it takes you up levels and sort of like a curving staircase, and you go through, say, 4 or 5 levels of dungeon, with each.
Let's add one of these to the TARDIS.
Yeah, each have a
Little
couple.
spiral stairs.
I don't think you could put a dungeon on the TARDIS. That seems.
No, I said
Staircase.
spiral staircase.
Oh, spiral staircase. Yeah, that you can.
I took mine out.
Get out.
I did take it. I got to put it back in.
I'll put it back. Then you'll
you.
already have had it.
That's so sweet of you.
I'm very
I used to
thoughtful.
be sweet.
You know she doesn't actually do that, right? Because you don't have it.
Oh,
I
come
might
on.
now.
Well,
She's a liar. He's a liar, sorry.
we'll say you get to the top of the spiral staircase and you reach a door, and the robot bleep, 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 bleep again, and the door slides open. Even though it looks very medievally, it has clearly been somehow converted and has some sort of electrical mechanism on it that pulls it. And the door opens, and you step out in the courtyard, and it's day. and the sky is filled with clouds, and it is snowing very lightly around you. And there is a snowman sitting in the middle of this courtyard right in front of you.
Why don't one of you go lick it on the face?
Well, I would normally say lick the science, but I feel like I remember that would not be a good idea with this one. I remember lots of very sharp teeth, actually.
Well, then I double down on my suggestion.
Yeah.
What's your suggestion?
Yeah.
Go lick it on the face.
You're gonna lick it on the face?
No, one of them.
Yes!
things.
He wants us to because he doesn't like
Yeah,
us.
I don't know if I'd listen to that guy. Maybe, I don't know.
No, I'm sure he has brilliant ideas and he should go do it.
I believe that I do.
After you, love.
I'll scan it.
Okay, make an alien roll.
A gecko roll.
Yes, you're Sonic Gecko.
Bleeping thing. Oh,
Yeah.
5.
success.
Did the thing.
That is a success, which we're not used to you getting, but yeah, congratulations.
What are you all about then, Snowman?
Yeah, you instantaneously identify that thing as one of the snowmen, a villain that you have encountered before.
I know them before.
Yes, you know them just from by reputation. The doctors have encountered them. We will say you have heard of them. Via
It's a snowman! Like the snowman.
Right.
No.
Yep.
Oh, you are? Well, fine.
Is that all you got
I
from your
didn't-
scan? That it is a snowman.
He's
we
not
can
us.
see that.
Well, fine. You know what? Next time you want my opinion, you can just go shove it. I'm not helping anybody if they're going to be having an attitude like that.
Yeah,
Well, what's
alright,
new?
everyone, we should be nice. He's trying to
Catty,
show
catty, catty.
a new leaf, I guess.
Yeah, I'm
He's
not.
gonna leave.
Why me attitude?
Anyone else have anything left in their pockets that they can pull out?
Nope, just a fishing pole.
I used to.
Yeah, you've used yours. I think all three the two of you have one. You don't get a pocket thing. 'cause you're
Right,
not
I was
out
like,
there.
I have not yet.
I don't have
I
any
haven't
pockets.
actually used mine. I've just got pockets
Is
full
there
of crap.
anyone else about? There's no villagers or anyone in the windows? Or...
No, there's just a snowman sitting in the center of this courtyard at the
It's not
corner.
a ruined castle, right?
It's not coming at us or anything.
No, it's just watching you. It feels like its little coal eyes are boring into your soul. But no, there's no
Joke's
one
on
else
you, he
out
doesn't
there.
have one.
It's a square courtyard, and there are spires at each corner, and one spire is taller than all the other ones. And I will just give to you what you noticed, Gina, is while you were looking around, just trying to get environment, it occurs to you as you were looking around, all the snow that is falling is coming from the tall spire and not the sky. It's just flitting out a window.
Well, that looks like where we're supposed to go.
Alright, one more drink first.
Surprised you ever get anything done.
Oh, once you build up a tolerance, it really actually kind of helps.
They didn't
We
have
tell
the guts
ourselves
to have
that
an
later.
alcoholic doctor, but we did.
Unfortunately. He's been spending a lot of time in the 1940s. He's really adapted to the culture.
So if we
war.
edge around the snowman, let's see if it makes moves.
Why don't you make a human roll to see if you can get around the snowman without
All right, let's see how this goes.
arousing it?
Is the snow?
It goes brilliantly.
Yeah, you very quietly just roll to a corner of the courtyard, roll past it. Snowman doesn't move, doesn't do anything.
I want to use my Legend of the Drunken Master skill to be very cool about how I get around the snowman.
Sure, it's a human
I'll
roll.
be very cool.
That is a human roll. So why don't you go next?
I'm sorry to interrupt the order. I just really wanted to use my.
Yeah, we're very casual in our
skill.
order here.
Oh, it's my number 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Clever.
Yeah, that is your
Very
number
cool.
3. So what we'll say is that it is a success, and it's one of these things you drunkenly sort of walk around the courtyard, and about 1,000 times it looks like you're about to knock something over, but you also elegantly just spin right out of the way at the last moment that you make it without making a sound. And amazingly, despite all the movement, the snowman does not seem to care or notice you at all.
There's a time when the drink looks like it'll slosh, but then it perfectly sloshes back into the glass. Just want to add some flavor.
But not
And that flavor is
It's
whiskey.
lemon.
Lemon whiskey. I don't know if that works. I don't know how alcohol.
Probably would be good.
And
hot
while you
tub.
are
Yeah,
doing
the
that,
hot
your
tub.
special insight is that you pass a door, and through a window in the door, you see 5 TARDISes locked up and chained to the walls.
Should I wait till everyone gets to the corner with me so I'm not yelling across where the snowman is?
You can
I'm gonna do
tell
that.
me.
Oh yeah. Artist day. In the way.
Anybody else
that
want to try and
Thames
follow
too?
them?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll try and make a sneak.
I wanted. Is the snow
Sweet.
Yeah, you're a
deal.
piling
sneaky
on the
bastard.
ground?
Success.
Or no, like last time.
Is the
Oh, like, is
snow
it real
piling
snow?
on
Like,
the
is
ground?
it is the snow piling on the ground, or is it just a small smattering before?
Make an alien roll. Did you make your thing?
I succeeded.
All right, yeah,
It's
you
a 3. I don't remember.
you follow in this doctor's
What's the
tracks and very
for
quietly
human.
make it around.
Oh, but this is an alien.
You're good at sneaking. You're a sneaky guy.
I'm a sneaky guy.
I don't.
Up or down?
If
Up
you're-
or down? I don't
If
remember.
human
it's
is
in-
wants to be
Roll
low.
out.
If it's alien, you want to roll above your number.
Human wants
right.
to be alien.
Then
wants
I
to be
re-roll.
What did I say it was? I said it was alien. Right?
Alien.
Yeah.
alien.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, the snow is piling up, but it all seems to be piling up in one spot.
Right.
Right
Across the
right,
courtyard, or
yeah,
where we are?
where they are moving to, basically,
Right.
like by the tallest spire. I'll say the snow is piling up a little bit everywhere, but mostly.
Is there any near me?
Yeah, there's a little near you.
Okay.
Uh-oh. This will go well.
Anybody else? You are still on the other side.
Yeah, I will try to get past the snowman.
Go for it.
I'm trying to roll. This is human?
This is a human roll.
Well, I rolled my number.
You rolled your number. All right, well, that is a success. The insight that I will give you is that you can tell that the pile of snow that Gina has noticed is also piling up. What?
Doctor.
This doctor, Dr. B, I forget which one you were.
C.
The C doctor has noticed.
Just call me DC.
Just call her DC.
Difficulty class.
The doctor has noticed is piling up very fast now and almost seems to be forming its own weird, unnatural shape.
Doctor, I think that might be turning into something.
Right. I imagine this is just cranking out a bunch of snowmen.
No,
All right.
down, near you. Not up.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah,
There's like a little mini snowman being formed at my feet.
there is like a man being formed out of ice right beside you. Not like a snowman like the one in the center of the yard, but an actual like Iceman kind of thing.
Can I kick it?
You can sort of try to kick it.
Thomas.
Great idea.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Doctor's
What is
smash.
this?
Also,
A human
I
or
see
an
it.
This
alien?
is a human roll.
3.
3. Well,
roll
you're
low, Mike.
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
low,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kick it, and when you kick it, it sort of works, and it knocks what is starting to look a pair of humanoid legs and a waist, like, sort of up to the midsection, falls backwards onto the ground. But it keeps forming, and eventually it forms into what looks like a man made of ice. And he's wearing an old-timey sort of Victorian-style coat and has a top hat and has a old Ebenezer Scroogey look about him.
Top hat.
Doc does.
You there. Bowie, what day is it?
I'm amused. He's not, but I'm in character.
My character is amused. I'm like,
We meet again.
Right, we've met before?
Do you not recognize me?
None of the bells are ringing, no.
I think this might be the great intelligence that everyone's been talking about.
ah, right, the thing I said 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
They always look like this.
Too many cups.
I have had many forms.
Right, well that one makes sense why we didn't recognize you. That's just poor judgment on your part.
You know me, Doctor. I am a creature of memories. And after hopping through your memories and your lifetimes at Trenzalore, I came to know you and admire you and even respect you. All of you. And I read the thoughts of all the people in the timelines and time periods that you have touched. And I saw how they admired you, and the esteem they held in you, and the strength they remembered you. And I wanted something like that for myself. So I had my robotic drones scan all the memories of the people in the timelines you have visited, and I used that information to create a simulation that rebuilt time without the doctors in it, where I could be the doctor, and I can visit your time periods and have your adventures. It might not be real, but it would be a happy place for me. And if the price was destroying all of time on the outside, it is a price I am willing to pay. As a creature of memories, as long as I have real memories, I can subside. However, there was a flaw in the program. And people's memories of the doctor were harder to purge than I thought. And they coalesced in the system into something like a virus. And that virus fought against the program, calling out to you under the guise of the 10th Doctor, and bringing you into my program. I was content to let you stay there, but eventually I was cornered. You would have woken up. So I extracted you and your TARDISes and brought you here.
So,
Please.
just so smart of you, like so intelligent. Can you just tell us more about your very smart plan so we can all be impressed? The part where you said as long as you have memories, it's all fine. So, like if you didn't have memories, it wouldn't be fine.
Enough. We'll say is that the great intelligence.
I've wanted to have taken advantage of monologue time to
Sure.
try to break into the tower.
Okay, you want to break into the tower while he's monologuing?
Yeah,
Sure.
it seems like one should take advantage of monologue
Always take
time.
advantage of
I feel
monologue
very
time.
strongly about monologue time, having monologued once or twice myself on occasion.
All right, let's call that a human roll.
All right. How strongly do I feel about monologuing? Do I feel too strongly about monologuing?
We're in the climax. Let's call it 2. You realize the fate of the world is on the line now,
Brilliant.
and the fate of the whole space-time continuum.
Double brilliant.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did it. Yeah, you are in the
Double
tower,
success.
and you come inside to find a long ramp coiling up the highest spire.
I go up the spire.
You're on your way up. What are the
Spiralwards.
rest of you doing?
Great intelligence. You're telling me you invented a universe with no doctor. Is that a universe with no Time Lords?
And the great intelligence stares at you. You are not the doctor.
No, I'm absolutely not. That's why I'm slightly inclined to return to your little universe.
Oh, don't be like that. Come on. All the times we've had.
Yes, and I've had them.
But you can't have this universe without destroying our own.
That doesn't seem particularly important to me one way or another.
Well, it's
Yeah.
important to me.
There is whatever I want in my universe. Just ask that the Time Lords be expunged. Join me, and it will happen.
I drunkenly look like I'm about to fist fight the master. I'm like, I do the like, come at me.
You
like,
don't want that. That's a bad move right there.
Hey,
Trust me.
you are getting into drunken master mode. Anybody else? Either of you two want to do anything before I get back to Sam?
No, I'm just kind of watching all this happen.
All right.
Well, I was gonna do something with the drunken master thing, but I could do it after you cut back.
No, why don't you finish up? Go for it.
I might want to wait for it. I'll wait for it.
Sure. Sam, you have made it to the top of the tower, where you find the Great Intelligence's lair. They always have a lair. And this one has in it a large silver cube, which you recognize as a giant computer.
Delightful. I want to make a pull for an umbrella.
You got it.
And
That's a good idea.
I want to use it to break the computer. Because the master has a sonic umbrella that doesn't sonic-y bits, it breaks bits.
Okay. All right, you're gonna try and break the computer.
Yeah, just break it.
All right, we're gonna call this an alien roll because it's about
Excellent.
alien technology, even though this is kind of a fighty thing you're
rolls.
doing.
For sure. Absolutely. This will go well. Hello, piles of rerolls. You will get some play. How passionate?
You're probably pretty passionate.
Groups.
Let's say 2.
All right, let's get this party started. Yeah!
Fudge.
Yeah, except I am going to take one of these and force you to reroll
All right.
one more time. How many of those do you have?
Like a bit.
We'll see if I have enough. Oh, did somebody use a table reroll?
Just
I
now.
just used one.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, they're available.
I didn't realize you got those. All right. And last one. I really need to break it, you guys.
Yep.
And I'm really not that good at this.
Throw.
Table reroll.
There's still table.
Okay.
Table reroll.
Break they're all yours. Break the
I am
computer.
going to break.
Shouting in the window. Just break it.
Don't break it.
No, but they're up. They're up. Did you get it?
No. Do we want the last one to break the computer?
Yes. That's
Okay.
That's the
Absolutely
thing.
not. I need that to be rid of you and the rest of the universe and time.
If you wait, I will try to help you with the thing I was gonna do.
All right, then I will wait so that more people do
But
this.
they don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah.
So,
But it's a mechanic.
They did ask
Okay.
at the table.
all right.
And allowing people to
Absolutely.
contribute
I
to
think you
things
should
seems
stop
like a
what
good
you're
thing.
doing right now and maybe see if you can turn up that thing to like 10.
Oh, I can't hear you over the sound of not hearing
To
you.
clarify, when I got that insight about where the TARDISes were, that was like a ground floor.
Yes, it was like
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
that was
Like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were looking
Okay,
through like a
so
little
I'm
window.
like looking super, super drunk, convincingly drunk, and I'm like staggering around very unpredictably, about to like fight the master, and then very deftly just like kick the window where the TARDISes are and try to fall into it.
Okay, we will call that a human roll.
The thing I'm actually good at, Goram. Yes, do it. We should definitely swap places.
You're passionate about it, so you can try it twice.
Okay, great. I got a 5. Is human supposed to be low?
Yep.
Okay, so I get
Yeah,
I
one
get
more
2
roll.
dice, and I have a reroll too.
Oh.
So I'm gonna use this reroll.
Absolutely, you should do that.
You're a garbage person.
Dang it! Oh.
Well, you just turn around and go.
Rerolls?
Can you share rerolls? You know what? I'll say yes for now because there's no official policy on that at the moment.
Thank you.
Give you one more shot at this.
Unbelievable.
If at first you don't succeed, try again and again and
Try,
again.
try,
and
try
again.
again.
But yeah, no, you pull off this cool. Why don't you describe what happens?
I'm like doing my staggering thing. Everyone's super convinced that I'm just drunk and has
watching.
no idea.
We have been setting that up this entire episode.
Yeah, everyone is very, very convinced about it, and I look like I'm about to lunge forward, but like almost miraculously pull myself back towards the window, kick it in, and kind of roll in towards the TARDIS and run to my TARDIS.
That is what happens.
All right.
And I run into my TARDIS. What I'm going to try and do is try to use the TARDIS computer to help Sam hack into the other computer.
Okay.
Or I can transport up there. I
Dr.
just
Anne.
want the TARDIS power to help. I want to like use the TARDIS to help their
Yeah, you
role.
don't know what's up there, so if you transport up, then
Yeah, I should probably transport up to help you.
All right, so why don't you roll alien tech roll real quick to see if you successfully transport up.
Okay.
Because you got the TARDIS is in storage, the Great Intelligence, who knows what he has done to it. Oh, thank you, Captain Thunder.
Hey!
So whether or not you'll be able to pull this off in time.
3, my number.
Oh.
Yay! All right.
Clever, clever.
Okay, I will, yeah, you get your TARDIS rolling and you, push your way up towards where Sam is.
Dr. A.
And yeah, where Dr.
Rainbow
is.
Doctor.
I'm very, very cool.
The Rainbow Doctor is. I like that. Wow, I like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wanted, because I'm the cool doctor, I very, very coolly, as the TARDIS appears, open the door, lean against it with my effing pipe and my robe with Ella Fitzgerald blaring from the vinyl player of my TARDIS and say, how can I help?
Yeah,
And
I
you
buy
see
that.
me just pointing an
thank you,
umbrella
Ron.
at the cube, which you should recognize as an umbrella umbrella. And
Ads.
computer trying to break.
Doctor Who.
Help?
Yep. So now I'm going to help with this roll just in case. What should I do?
Roll an alien roll. But I would say your insight that you got, because you rolled your number. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
While you were in your TARDIS, a news flash came by that said Time Lords are in pursuit of the Master, who has stolen the TARDIS from a future incarnation of the Doctor and is at large and presumed to be dangerous.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. We totes knew that.
Thank you for the sub.
Thank you for the sub.
Fire Red Lily.
Fire Red Lily.
Red Lily.
Yeah, well, the new information that you get along with that is that there is actually a Time Lord, say, Repo Man, chasing that TARDIS down, the one that he was actually escaping from way back in the beginning.
I pay those.
So you get the name of that Time Lord, who we will call Herbie the Time Lord.
Oh, good old Herbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bud. Okay.
Herbalon, his name is.
Herbalon.
Yeah, you call him Herbie for short.
I'm like, Herbie's coming. A little Herbalon, Herbmeister's coming, so let me just, help is on the way, but I will help you out with this. I also succeeded in my role, BT does, for
Do the
aliens.
assist roll
yes,
to
you succeeded in the
assist
assist
the
roll?
breakery.
All right. Yeah, so you get an extra die to roll.
All right. So, shall I?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
Oh,
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
You triple
3 sixes.
sixes.
it's your reroll.
Ah!
That reroll is from Captain's Thunder, by the way.
Thank you. You are
But-
brilliant, and I got 3 sixes.
3 sixes. What
3
I will
sixes.
say is just, yeah.
That thing
that
broke.
thing, I mean, that umbrella just, I mean, it just myrtleizes that computer. The computer just starts just shaking, vibrating, electricity spewing out the sides. It's coming apart at the seams. Meanwhile, down on the ground level, you have no idea any of this is going on.
None.
And you have just made a deal with the Great Intelligence.
Great intelligence. I'd very much like to move into your apartment if that's entirely possible, and I would appreciate the destruction of this reality while we have the time.
Dizzy.
I'll go that way.
Yeah, while the Great Intelligence and the Master are haggling over details of their bargain.
terms.
Yeah, they're haggling over
Release.
terms, right, yes, duration of agreement, that kind of thing. You sneak over to your the Sea Doctor.
To see the
Right.
sea doctor.
I just look at you and I go, hold on tight. And grab you on the waist, take the fishing pole, launch it at
Yes!
the windows.
You are prepared.
Make an alien roll.
become
Make
so
it
cool.
2. Do you want to try and help her?
Yeah.
I would help.
All right, you can help by like steadying yourself under, by holding onto her back the right way.
Yeah.
See how that goes. We'll call it a human roll.
Human roll. All right.
Brilliant.
You helped me by reminding me. It's so nice
we call
to have
it.
a
Yes,
companion.
Call back.
Right.
Oh.
So 2. Thank you.
That was great.
Yeah.
So did you succeed?
I did.
You did.
I don't remember.
So you get 3.
Oh, okay.
You were making an alien roll, so you were trying to roll above your number.
That's above my number, and I also got my number.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So you get an insight and a pretty resounding success there. So yeah, the sonic fishing pole catches the top of the spire and just
While we're
starts
flying.
reeling.
You were always brilliant.
Oh, thank you. Quite.
It starts reeling the two of you in.
Those feels.
And what I will say is that your insight is you come swooping through the window and you see the bits and pieces of the computer. I will say, long story short, you instantaneously look at those pieces and you recognize them as being able to be reassembled into a. Your logic is this: you can reassemble them into a little prison for the Great Intelligence because he was going to put himself in there in the beginning, and now you can rebuild it to just be a little prison instead of a little world for him. Without all the memories and stuff that he put in there. So to short circuit us, closely to the end of the game, you determine that it is now up to you to see, it is up to the doctors, I will say, to see if you can pull this off. You will be making the main roll. We will let at least somebody can try and help you.
Can this be like a river song in the
Yeah,
like
I
not
would,
like
I would
a?
not be giving him nothingness.
I
unfortunately.
appreciate that. I want us to be
He'll have
good.
a nice prison. He wanted in the box. We'll give him a box.
Somebody actually wanted to be in the box.
Don't worry, we'll make this box bigger on the inside.
Is
anyone helping me?
Yeah.
Anyone
well,
helping?
where
Who
are
wants to
you?
help?
I'm
You
upstairs
made-
with you.
Yeah, you're,
Yeah,
you were all
up there.
together except for Max, who's
Not
waiting with
me.
the great intelligence. Sorry, the
Oh,
master. Who is,
Can y'all-
Chatting it up.
Yeah, so
y'all
we
go ahead and help?
How many am I rolling? Who's helping?
you are rolling 2.
What are the
unless the
assistants
help
rolling?
comes through.
Do you need an alien roll?
Assist you get
Yes.
one.
I'll help.
What
Yeah.
are we rolling here?
Oh, you're rolling
I'll
alien.
help if it's alien.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
on it.
So it
I
needs
got
to be
you.
below my
So
low.
let her go first.
Low, right?
To see if I can help or not. 6.
Yeah. Roll high for alien.
Oh, it's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Brilliant.
All right, so you can roll 3.
Woohoo! 6, 6, and a 2.
Brilliant.
It's an alien roll. You want to roll above your number, so that's 2 successes.
2 successes.
I could be a real jerk here and take that last reroll and make you redo this at the last second. But you know what? I'm going to say that that is good. And you quickly reconfigure, we use your sonic screwdriver or your sonic candle to
fishing
reconfigure the
pole.
bits and pieces of the Great Intelligence's computer simulation computer into a little kind of prison for him. And once it is together, you turn it on, and it just starts pulling the snow from outside. You see the snow start drifting back in the window, almost magnetically drawn towards it. And bit by bit on the ground, you see the Great Intelligence himself start to be pulled apart back into component snowflakes and sucked up towards
Look
the
at
window.
that. If it isn't glitter time.
So
Off he
you, watching him go, are standing alone in a courtyard,
Well,
just a few feet away from a door that's got a bunch of TARDISes.
you know what they say? If you want something done, you better do it yourself. I'm going to go into that room. I'm going to find the oldest TARDIS in there, which I believe was yours. Is that correct? Good. I'm going to fish into my pocket. Good, this watch ought to do. I'm going to attach it to a very large graviton bomb and put that bomb inside the TARDIS timed
And
at
Herbie should show up right about
30 seconds. Good.
now.
And I'm going to get into my TARDIS. Well, I guess it won't really exist in about 30 seconds. Well, I'm just going to leave then.
So what are you doing? You're just running off in the distance? Or are you going to try and steal a TARDIS and leave? Or what?
No, I'm going to blow up their TARDIS and destroy all TARDISes for all time and leave.
All right. Well, you got a bomb.
Goodbye.
It is set. There's 30 seconds to go, and you guys are at the top of a spire.
So the
Well, I
master
wasn't
at the
doing
bottom-
anything while they were doing that.
You were...
I was not assisting on anything. I haven't done anything since we broke the computer.
You haven't
This is
done
an
anything to the
entirely
computer, So you're just
two-doctory
upstairs
type.
with them, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to go check on the master.
Is Jack still here?
They're saying they have time that they didn't use to.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, where's Jack?
Jack.
Where is Jack?
No, you haven't seen Jack since the dungeon.
Yeah.
He just left.
Such a shame. Where's my puppy?
We will say that you advised Jack to take off when you saw the snowman.
Of course we did.
Sure, of
Absolutely.
course.
I remember that now.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Retcon.
The power of retcon.
Someone was a safe word, so he left.
So what are you up to?
So,
29,
having.
20.
Do I see the master anywhere?
We will say that you go by one of the windows of the spire and you look down and you see nothing.
Which is not good.
Do I find that suspicious enough to.
Sure.
Okay, because I don't want to matter.
So
Other than not wanting, time and space to explode, which, the bomb thing really doesn't go the way he wants.
so what are you doing? You're
You know how. Come on.
Is that 30 seconds?
that was not the master's 30-second alarm.
So I've actually ridden a spiral ramp before.
Okay.
You go really fast, and it's really fun, and it's like wee, and it's my favorite thing in the world. So I can actually get that pretty.
You know what?
easy.
I'm going to actually give that to you without a roll because
Yay.
you can do it and
That's
because
can.
you get to the bottom and you roll into the courtyard and nothing. The master is not there. His footprints leading off to the room where the TARDISes were.
Can I go check on the TARDISes?
Yeah, you can go check on the TARDISes.
Lovely.
So you roll into the room and you don't see the master anywhere, but you know he was in here because you saw the footprints. So I am just going to real quick, let's say, why don't you roll, we will call this, let's call this a human roll. You are trying to essentially figure out somebody's motives, which
How
is,
passionate do I feel about the master?
you know the master's dangerous. Let's give you 2 on this. You
2 successes.
2 successes.
Ooh.
All right. You instantaneously locate the bomb.
Very
You do one of these sort of logics where you're like, if I was the master, what would I do? Plant a bomb in the oldest TARDIS! And you just zip over there and you find it.
All right. Can I call my puppy to help me disable the bomb?
You could try. I'll say the bomb has 15 seconds left on it.
Perfect.
Lovely. I need help though
As would I.
because I'm
And also, you gotta wait till it gets to 1. So
right.
you've
This is
got
true. I need my
whole
puppy's help for
seconds.
this, honestly.
Yeah, so that drone,
Yeah.
comes at your command right to your side.
Good robo drone puppy. We have a bomb to disable. Give me a hand, will you? Bloop. Bit. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's on board.
All right. Lovely. Disarming bomb time. It's like roll over, but it's a bomb and you disable it.
All right, you are going to have to roll on behalf of this drone to see if it can disable the bomb.
Okay.
That is.
I figure it's alien is probably better
Yeah,
than
that's an
mine.
alien roll.
All right.
But since you're the one doing the rolling,
Yep.
it's your alien score.
All right. Great.
We will say, since your lives are on the line and there's 10 seconds for you to live, that you're pretty passionate.
Cool. And it's an alien roll. This will go well. It goes well! Yay! 1 clever and 1 6. Good
Well-
dog.
Yeah, the puppy zaps the bomb a couple of times, and it comes to a stop at 007. Thank you, Rick Bear, for getting that.
Oh, we don't.
Oh no, you got it. You just didn't like it. I got it. Yeah, and it comes to a perfect stop, and on that, you call you call the others down, and everybody says their goodbyes and gets back into their TARDISes, and you send a quick message to the Time Lords, letting them know the Master is somewhere on the run in this time period that you are in now, which we will call the real 2018.
Where
Thank you for the bits.
Oh, thank you.
Thunder.
Is that the new one, right? Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Where's
and
the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
And Master, as you are trapped in 2018 now, TARDIS listen, on the run from the Time Lords, you are returned to your doctor, who has
Wait, can
triumphed.
we all say goodbye?
You can all say goodbye. Go for it.
Okay, because I need to say my catchphrase.
Oh yeah.
that's true.
I take out from my Gallifreyan pockets glasses for everybody. And I'm like, well, we should all be getting back, but one more drink first. And we all cheers. And there's just non-alcoholic soda water in the booze the whole time.
You know, I feel like I could really get into this someday.
And then I like
You're like
do
Columbo
nice things.
Doctor, like
Yeah.
pretending to
I
be
like have a
alcoholic.
limp and then I like stop limping. And then I'm like leaning back to go say bye because I have to get back to Diego.
Yeah, he does.
And I say bye and then I wink and say bye, Desi, and then I get back into the.
Knew the whole time, didn't he?
Anybody else goodbyes? You're not around.
No, I'm just
Yeah, you're waiting for the
Right.
kaboom.
Yeah.
terrible.
And the rest of you,
Mine's sort of
yeah,
a jacket fix. And
yeah. You're too cool for
a
them.
nod. A nod.
Doctor. I'm glad I end up brilliant.
Aw. And on that, you return to your TARDISes. You tell the Time Lords where they will be able to find the Master.
Milan is coming for
Never
you.
find me.
You find your doctor having triumphed over the Vasta Narada that they were fighting with when you were pulled away. You return to Diego, who has helped UNIT sort out their own robot drone problem that was going on when you left. You return to the space station, where the humans have held out against the Zygons, and you eventually lead them to victory, saving the day, of course. And you return to Earth, where you save those kidnapped Torchwood agents, or were they Torchwood agents, from the Cybermen.
That looks super cool.
Great.
And you disappear into 2018 with nothing but your brains to rely on to evade the Time Lord police.
Plenty.
And
Oh, no, not the
on
Temple of
that, we are done.
Hey!
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you so much, Rick. This is
This
brilliant.
was a ton of fun. Real quick, let's start with Mia. Go around and let us know where we can find you.
Sure, I'm Mia Rosella, and you can find me. Is this camera?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You can find me at Mia Rosella, Resella, on Twitter and Instagram. I also am part of a podcast that is an RPG podcast that just came out called Thank You for Questing on Apple Podcasts / iTunes, whatever they call it now, and all the places that you can listen to podcasts. Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm Gina DeVivo. You can find me at Pocket Gina, and you can catch me on many, many things over at Geek and Sundry. I also have a D&D podcast that you can find called Plunders and Blunders that I share with many people. It's true. Yes.
one of whom being me. I'm Sam DeLev. You can find me on Twitter at Tchaikovsky, ChaiKovsky. You can find me on Fridays at 4 to 7 p.m. at Geek and Sundry on Shield of Tomorrow with Gina DeVivo. And you can find me on Plunders and Blunders as a recurring guest, which comes out every Monday, and you can find it wherever fine podcasts are distributed.
Very advertising. Very professional. I'm Max Isaacson. You can find me on Twitter at BroSisMovies. That's like brother sister, BroSis movies. And you can see my work on brosismovies.com.
I'm Megan Caves. You can find me here on this channel Wednesdays for our Iron Keep. It's our D&D show. It's at 8 p.m. And then on Fridays, you can find me on Wildcards, which is our Savage Worlds Deadlands Reloaded show. And we have our season 3 premiere this Friday. Super fucking excited about it, so you should check that out. Also, I have a podcast as well. It is EXP Pointers Pod on Twitter. It's Experience Pointers, and it's me, Jordan Caves Kellerman, Garab, and we talk about GM stuff. So you can find us there.
And I'm Rick Budd. You can find me on Twitter at rbud913, and I will be back here next Sunday night for another Tempting Fate with Gina and Sam and Max. And we will be playing a Skin of Lasers and Feelings, which is a cool vampire thing with special guest Jason Charles Miller.
Yay! It's gonna be super calm and normal just like this.
Yeah,
New outfits.
Only gets crazier as the season goes on. Thank you so much for all the subs and for the donations and for tuning in.
I don't. One more thing.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what my secret?
Yeah,
my
what was
secret.
your
My
secret
secret thing.
Did
Yeah,
anyone
please.
finish? Guess.
Did anyone
Gina's-
know?
No.
Can you guess?
Not
No,
at all.
I don't think so.
I've been imitating Max this entire
I didn't see that.
What?
Oh,
game. Every movement he's done, I've been doing it.
A lot of like
Now you
catching
know
up
why
things.
I've been chewing on my pen.
I'm really sorry that I
I
just kept being like, I'm just gonna shove this whole thing in my mouth.
Hey Dom, what's on tomorrow? Is it premiere tomorrow?
Uncanny Valley.
Uncanny Valley is premiere tomorrow.
Yeah.
Uncanny Valley returns tomorrow. That's why I was not sure, but yes, they are actually back.
Chronicles.
Starts tomorrow. 8.
Or no, wait. World Chronicles of Darkness. That's the Chronicles of Darkness show.
There we go.
Fan friction films.
7:30 tomorrow on Saving Throw. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night, and we will see you next week on Tempting Fate.
Bye.